means it's football season. Every Saturday and Sunday, you're on the couch watching the games, and nothing goes with a pigskin quite like a Flight by Yuengling. It's the next generation of light beer. It's crisp and refreshing. It's just 95 calories as well. Pick up some for your next tailgate or watch party today. That next generation of light beer only has those 2.6 carbs. It only has those 95 calories, and it's brewed for fans just like you, the ones who never settle. You can't guarantee wins and losses, but what you can guarantee is a good time with a Flight by Yuengling. And the reason why? Y'all know Yuengling. They're America's oldest brewery. Flight by Yuengling, crisp, clean, and brewed for today's beer drinker. So next time you make that pre-game trip to the grocery store, make sure you pick up some Flight by Yuengling. That light beer with full flavor, just 95 calories and 2.6 carbs. Flight by Yuengling, brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Alabama, live in concert.
Song of the South. Sweet potato pie and a shirt.
Saturday, November 15th at Simmons Bank Arena with special guest the Marshall Tucker Band. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents.
Fellas, you can feel your energy slipping away, man. Losing what makes you, you. It could be low testosterone. Take action now. Synergenics and Low T Center can help reclaim your energy with a quick and simple free T-test. Visit a local Synergenics or Low T Center and receive pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, never compounded like other clinics. Experienced providers increase your testosterone to the level that is right just for you. Fellas, treatment is covered by most major insurances with affordable self-pay options available. The best you is waiting. Book your free T-test at trtmvp.com.
Clint Sterner joins Justin and DJ in the zone to talk a little football, courtesy of Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram in Benton. Shop online at chriscranecars.com. It's Clint Sterner in the zone on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Q Myers.
The Dolphins look like they're just kind of all over the place. They're searching for answers still. I don't think that there's a world where Tua Tagovailoa should be throwing the ball 40 times. When you're down a lot, that's what you're going to do, right? You're going to have to throw the ball around the yard. He had one interception. He got sacked a couple times. No big-time performances. And, again, they just made so many mistakes. That was, to me, the biggest issue is just self-inflicted wounds. It's one thing, you get called for a holding or you get called for even, maybe a personal foul. Maybe you're blocking too much or you know what I mean? Or something happens. I get effort penalties. Those are going to happen. But when it's 4th and 1, you're right there in the shadow of the goal line. If you pick up this first down, you have a great chance to get into the end zone. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing snowballs into another thing, snowballs into four things. Like, it's just what bad teams do.
Introducing the new ESPN Fox One bundle. Unlock all of ESPN and all of Fox One with one unbeatable price. Catch the biggest games, college football, NBA, NHL, and more on ESPN. Stream your faves, Big Noon Saturday, the World Series, and NASCAR on Fox One. All for just $39.99 a month. That's 20% off. The ESPN Fox One bundle. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Access content from each service separately. Savings compared to purchasing both plans separately. See stream.espn.com for complete terms and conditions.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything. Unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed
Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2.
Check. 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 There we go. That's why we check.
Oh, 600. What's the O stand for? Oh, my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL,
Here.
Roger Scott,
Fran?
and Justin Moore.
Drop a
Live
load.
from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
What's that bulge in his pocket?
It's Monday morning. Weirdo. And then we'll let the bull boy down.
All right, you 609ers, let's go. Move it, move it, move it. Here we go, November.
Hit that guy on there. Move it. Judy, Judy.
Oh, no.
Hey, baby, we're going to be here all day. We're going to be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party. Baby.
Brother.
He was headed to the terminal gate.
Swing low chariot, come down easy. Taxi to the terminal zone.
Of the Doobie Brothers.
Cut your engines and cool your wings.
And let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles. Hey, the poor boys on the line.
I don't know who you are. I love you, buddy.
Flying over to the Golden State.
I don't pay attention to rumors. I don't pay attention to movie magazines. I don't read them because they're all junk.
Let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles.
But you're always on my mind. Always on my mind.
What he say? Well, here we go. Good morning, everybody. It is November. Raj, welcome to November. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning, Josh. How are you?
Morning, lads.
It is November 3rd on this Monday, 6/11. Glad you're with us. Hope you had a great weekend. I am struggling a little bit with
A little bit. I know, Samantha. Happy birthday to my wife, Samantha.
Oh, today?
Today is her birthday.
very
Absolutely.
nice.
She's
Very
rocking
nice.
and rolling right now up in Pea Ridge, Arkansas, watching the Grands. But she has loaded me up, her and my mother-in-law, with all kinds of meds. Friday, I hit the door. Boom, I was out. Just not feeling very well at all. But I'm on concoctions. You got to get some.
Well, it's daylight savings time has happened over the weekend. So do we like it so far? We got the sun coming up earlier now. You see the sun coming up, but also it's a little weird. Yesterday's always the weirdest day.
Yeah. I didn't realize until you change the microwave, you got to make sure. Did I change it?
Back in the old days, you had to do it all yourself.
You had to do everything?
Yeah.
Well, there were no cell phones, so every clock you had to have that done.
Have you had any that you have to change?
Yeah, the microwave.
Yeah, how come the microwave doesn't do that? How come
Exactly. They're not sure. There probably are some smart ones out there. Mine might not be a smart microwave. I don't know what it is.
I tell you, the other thing was the weather. I don't know what it was down here in Little Rock, but yesterday it was 36 in Fayetteville.
I saw that. Yeah.
What was it here?
Same thing. About 39. Yeah, I mean, there was no. It was frost on the windshield this morning. I don't know if you had any of that, but we had some of that. It didn't make it to 32. I don't reckon, but
hope everybody had a good Halloween Friday night. Yeah. And it just seems like, boy, so many things have happened between the last time we were here. We were in studio Friday and today.
Yeah.
Of course,
a lot has happened.
Razorbacks lose against Mississippi State, have two 14-point leads in the second half and lose them both. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the story of the day is the penalties. Which we'll talk about that. We'll get a special call, Josh, by Walt Coleman.
I figured that'd be coming.
7:30. Figured we'd get his opinion. And, it's interesting. No touchdown club today. Yeah. We got Greg Sankey tomorrow. Of course, everybody said, you got to ask him. I'll bring it up. You betcha I'll bring it up. We had.
Now, you didn't get a chance to watch the game as much as you.
Yeah, I got a chance to
go back to watch it.
Because I didn't get a chance to see all. You think we're in the press box, we would get advantage replays, but we really don't. That's a disadvantage actually because they don't have TV monitors in front of us.
Sure.
And the plays are behind on your laptop.
Well, I guess for me, watching the game at Boudreaux's, we had a great crowd, great fun there again Saturday. But watching the game, I didn't notice a whole lot until somebody pointed out that a record was being done with all the penalties that we had. Now, the only reason I say that is because I watch the game and I watch plays and I do all that, but the game still ended at relatively about the same time I think that it would have.
I thought it was longer. I
don't know what.
I thought it was like 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, that's about. Well, I figure 7 o'clock.
That's 4 hours.
I know.
6 to 3. Yeah, I thought they usually have 3:15 to 3.5.
Okay, all right. Well, so a little bit more, but I guess I wasn't feeling the best, so maybe I was just dragging along. But it didn't seem like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to be over?
Yeah. So of course you're occupied. Josh, did you get a chance to watch the game cleanly?
Yeah, I watched it yesterday morning.
Did you feel what was happening? Were you of course you're the commentators. Were they mentioning, wow, that's 15 penalties in the second half? They were.
Yeah, it was noted.
Yeah. It of course a lot of it says, we were talking in our text line, did it start with Petrino's chewing at the referee getting the first one? They had 5 in that little sequence. 5.
Right.
5. Some of them were some of them were certainly questionable.
I think that sentiment was shared by Marcus Elliott. Seemed to have that sense as well in the postgame show.
Yeah.
His tact was more of it's hard to be disciplined when the guy leading the program is not showing that discipline that he wants out of his players.
Yeah.
On the field, if he's acting that way, then why should his players act any different?
All right, I got to push back on it. I like Marcus a lot. I mean, he has got a gangster lean when he's on this show. You can see him. He leans back, Jack, when he's doing the show. But I like firing the coach. I like seeing that happen. He's arguing about something. I don't look at that as being undisciplined.
But he just can't get that 15. He's got to back off.
Well, no, he can't do that. I mean, he obviously said something or whatever he did. I mean, you can't.
He was chewing. He was doing typical Bobby.
So you think he didn't say anything? It was just typical chewing out by a coach and the ref
just went on a hair too long.
Okay.
If it watching the video, because Sully and I were watching, I was like, he needs. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so he just went a little too long.
I guess I didn't catch that. I'm not the purest you guys are, but I didn't know what he was saying.
Watching, talking to 5,000 people. Of course, and then in some of the calls, like the one I sent you guys last night, one of them was a tackle by Quincy Rhodes on the quarterback. Not the one where he slammed the guy down. I could certainly sort of see the argument there. But the one where he hit the quarterback, I'm like, what else are you supposed to do? He put his helmet on the other side.
Yep.
I just don't know what. And then the one where they ran our player completely out of bounds and tackled him. That is a penalty. That is and they picked up the flag.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so you certainly sort of felt something. And, of course, some of them were legit. Some of them were legit penalties that we had. So, and by the way, I didn't get a chance to see the replay on the helmet-to-helmet. Was that on the Mitchell, the safety, when they ejected him for targeting? Do you think that was did you see that one? Remember that? He hit helmet-to-helmet. It was that same drive. It was that same drive, basically, after Petrino had the, all those penalties.
Hey, I thought it was a good call.
That was it.
I did.
Yeah, it looked like he put his helmet down.
He did.
So some of those,
did, and he went face mask helmet.
Some of those were legit, and but boy, 15 penalties in the second half alone, 18 altogether.
200 yards, right?
Yeah, it was the rest. Obviously, the Razorbacks don't get it done. Did you feel like, hey, it's coming? Did you feel like it's inevitable? It's gonna go. We're up by 14. Here they come. They're coming back. Because they had to. They had the fourth down. They had a fourth down. They just throw it up. The guys to come back, slide down, and make the catch. 2 fourth down conversions.
Well, when they went to forward on fourth down, and they got 15 out of it, but they were not scared to go for it. They were trying to get their first win on a couple of plays at fourth down. So
I just sort of felt like, oh man, it just I thought we went up by 14 twice. I thought we're gonna win this thing, and then I thought, oh boy, and then we had 3 possessions where our offense got nothing. Three possessions where our offense got like 3 and out, and like, oh man, you're giving it right back to them, and you just sort of felt like, well, here it comes, and sure enough, that's what they did, and they got the win.
I hit up as time had gone on yesterday afternoon. All the things that I had in my head that I needed to get done, and one of them was, oh my gosh, I forgot. So it was late yesterday afternoon, maybe even early evening. I'm not sure that I sent Michael Marion a message, congratulate this, that, and of course. He thought it was an ugly win, but you take it. You take that ugly win anyway. But it sure the leave sure to look pretty on the drive back he was talking about. So
yeah, and if you want to be a part of the show,
hats off to ASU.
Yes,
Absolutely.
how about
what
them?
What a big win for them.
Wow,
Over
4 in
Troy.
a row.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty good team. That
That was
team
a big- that was a
team
big-
won 5 in a row.
That's right.
Now they get the best team in the Sun Belt, Southern Miss.
Well, yeah, the best team on their side of a Sun Belt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, who's on the other side?
James Madison.
Yeah, which is obviously they're very good too.
Yeah.
Southern Miss, I think, has won 5 in a row, and I've been watching them, and they're impressive. So they get them in Jonesboro. So listen, if you're an ASU fan, if you don't fill up that stadium for that game, you're never going to fill
Sole
it up.
possession of first place because they have a tiebreak over Troy now.
Yeah, I mean, how about that? I mean, they're
not going to fill it up.
Yeah, they should.
Well, I know they should.
They should.
Yeah.
They should. Yeah, they won. UAPB won. How about
How
that?
about that? Way to
Beat
go.
Southern,
Way to
very
go.
nice.
Absolutely.
UCA disappointing.
Did they have the Battle of the Bulge? Was that all? Were we just talking about that? Okay.
Battle of the Bulge. Battle of the
Battle of the
Ravine.
Bulge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's a different deal.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Nathan Brown, vibe check on that one. That's not.
I don't think they're good. I think Nathan's fine there.
Well, he fired the coordinators last year, didn't he?
Did he? I don't remember.
I think he did. So you can't do that again.
They're not having a good year. That was what's worse. That second half, they didn't do anything offensively.
We can ask Chris about that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He is the
vibe
voice.
check is-
By the way, too, we're gonna have Chris Crane. Chris Kane. It's Bill Vickery's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Boy, what are the odds that he didn't get to bed before 3 o'clock last night?
When did he text us?
I think it was 9 o'clock our time. No, it was 12 o'clock our time.
He still
9
did his
o'clock
show.
your
He
time.
did his show
He
yesterday.
did, yeah,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Glad to see that they got his picture up here on the screen now when they do it.
Razorback Graffiti coming up. Got Pat Bradley at 8 o'clock. Razorbacks start their season in basketball tonight. It's official.
Yeah.
No more exhibitions. They're
Will you be able to watch it on the SEC network?
That's a great point. It is the SEC network.
You know, I am not, if I may borrow from True Grit, I will not remit their extortion money for ESPN and all that. It's eventually going to show up on the TV and all that. But I mean, when I got YouTube TV, it was $39, $29, whatever it was, and all that. And I got rid of a direct and dish and all that. And now I don't know which is it. But when you spend the money that you have for YouTube TV or Hulu Live, whichever one it may be, and then you have internet throughout your house for everything that you have, not just your TV, but your alarm system and your everything else that you've got going on. It's a car note. It's a used car note. I'll put it to you that way. It's a used car note. I don't know. I want to know what is the newest thing out there. I mean, is YouTube and Hulu Live? Is that it? And the only reason you need Hulu Live is so you can see stuff that plays tonight.
If you would be a part of the show and answer those kind of questions for Roger, 661-1037.
You can text that number.
So they play Southern tonight, Raj and Josh, and a team that won their league last year. Obviously, Arkansas should take care of business. You got Southern tonight. That's at Bud Walton. Then you've got Michigan State Saturday night.
Lansing.
That's right, at their place. No Razor.
Fox.
It was at Fox. Yeah,
It's on
thank you.
Big Fox.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's Saturday. No Razorback football game this weekend. Of course, they're off, and then they play UCA next Tuesday, November 11th. So you got basketball. We'll visit with Pat about that. So that's coming up. So you got a lot to cover. No touchdown club today. That'll be tomorrow. Greg Sankey will be tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier. One of the big things happened yesterday. By the way, Cam Little, the all-time longest field goal in the history of the NFL, 68. We're not surprised because he had a 70 during the exhibition season.
Sure did.
Yeah. So
he's got a foot on him. He you know that when you read the article and you hear all you start listening to him. He's missed a few field, even an extra point. You know, bless you. But there he goes to a. They put it out there because they've seen him, even though he may have missed an extra point.
Yeah, he's got a leg on him.
He's got a leg on him.
You've seen the commercials.
You've seen him out there.
My pick for the weekend for the Oaklawn Sports app. I had a nice weekend finally, best weekend of the year in college. 7-3 out of 10 picks, Roger, and then go right down the tubes with the NFL. I believe. What's this?
That's for your sneezing hands.
Yeah, Lord, you put a swimming pool in my hand, man.
You pulled it back, so stop. Put that stuff on your hands.
And then just a horrible day in the NFL. I don't think I got one right yesterday.
Yeah.
The only one that can save me, the Cowboys tonight, to get me a win.
Well, I don't know if you'll be able to watch it. You don't have ESPN or Channel 7 on your TV. If you don't have those.
Wait a minute.
That's ABC and Disney.
No, you can't watch it.
I don't have Channel 7?
Well, no.
Do you have YouTube TV?
Yeah.
You don't have
can't
Channel
watch it.
7.
I didn't have a chance to even look last night to see. I didn't want to
You
think.
don't.
I wasn't thinking about Channel 7.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking about
ABC,
that.
Disney.
If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. I see several folks, Roger, are going to give you advice on what you need to do.
Well, do that. We need to do because I just want to know. I mean, again, I mentioned it the other day. I think it was HB had Sling TV and all that light years before I even pulled the trigger and all that. But I'm just curious what else is out there, because when you spend $100 already for your YouTube TV and you spend $110, $115 for AT&T, I don't even know who else is in my neighborhood. I need to find out for high speed.
Someone says here, I agree with Roger. Really surprised in Davis' negative attitude towards Petrino. What's a negative attitude? I just said you don't want to get a 15-yard penalty. I definitely agree. Chew on those refs. Chew on them. And usually Petrino does that without getting a penalty.
Well, and he's done that before. But what did he do that's even more so?
I just think it just went a little long.
He just kept going,
he went back. He stepped away, then he walked back at him again. And then we were saying now even though they shouldn't, is that retribution? If you rag on somebody long enough, do you, even though it's not right, do you tend to throw your flag a little bit quicker and side with the opponent?
I think the answer was yes, pretty obviously.
What was the penalty or the infraction? I guess there was one that made Bobby jump on
He was arguing about, and I hadn't seen this play either, that they threw down Taylor Green, souffled him. Which we realized, Josh, I think he meant suplex or supplé, which is what the term we used to say in the old wrestling age.
Belly suplex.
Yeah. And
he said soufflé?
He said soufflé. And
who did the announcer?
No, he said it in the press conference. I've got it in my clip. Matter of fact, if you look at my Twitter account, when he said it, I go, did he just say soufflé?
He said
and I said, soufflé. I said, man, I was thinking about it. And then it hit me. I thought, does he mean suplex? And Roger, you said suplex because you always say belly-to-belly suplex.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
But I remember.
Now you've watched a lot of wrestling.
I remember suplex as well.
Suplex. So suplex is not a derivative, but a
suplex is of suplex. Suplex is the main one. Anyway, when he said that, I thought. Anyway, apparently they slammed him down. He was arguing about that.
They did slam him down.
Yeah,
they did.
You should have got a flag out. I didn't see it.
I guess if those weren't flags, that should have been a flag, in my opinion.
And the question, if you saw the way Quincy Rhodes threw down that guy, which probably going to be a penalty,
yes, should have.
They're all penalties.
Yeah. They're all penalties.
A couple were called, a couple were not.
Let's squeeze in a couple calls before we go to break. 661-1037. Harley, what you got? Good morning. How are you?
Hey, Harley.
Harley going once.
Harley
going twice.
That's you.
Hello.
Hey,
hello.
Hey, real quick, what you got?
Man, I think we just need to scuttle the whole football program right now. I am just totally disgusted. There ain't but two coaches that want this, and that's Bobby and John Gruden.
Well, I don't know.
And John Gruden to go anywhere right now.
Hold on, Harley.
I don't know. Listen, he's got a lot of choices out there.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
we don't know that for sure.
Well, I'm just saying there are a lot of openings.
Where do we see the John Gruden job offer?
I don't know. Where do you not? How do you know there's not?
I've not. I've heard. I mean, I've heard that.
I mean, you make it seem, you assert that for sure there's not. I don't know.
But I mean, what school do you think has offered him the job?
I don't know. We'll see. I think a lot of it too depends on what happens with these.
Auburn's gone now.
Because what happens, Josh? Maybe it's all these the top tier are filled by Summerall and Trailer, and all of a sudden these other jobs may open. And you say, hey, I want to go to. I may get my only job at a smaller school. I don't know.
And Lashley's off the board, so.
Lashley's off the board. That's right. Fred in Russellville, good morning.
Good morning. How are you boys this morning?
Good morning. How are you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. A couple of things. We're talking about Bobby getting on the officials this morning. I'm all for that. I'm with Roger on that deal. We've got to have some kind of fire up there. Yeah, he cost us a penalty. Not that I got to see it because I'm a YouTube subscriber. But another thing is on the YouTube thing. I really hope YouTube fights them with this and don't give in. Somebody's got to fight these conglomerates about overcharging. I mean, you think about it. I pay $100 a month for my internet, and then $89 for that. That's a lot more than I paid for Dish Network.
No,
I'll let you boys go with that. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks, Fred. Thanks, Fred. You know what? I know folks who have manipulated fire sticks. And
manipulated fire
sticks. And I
hit the nerd alert alarm. Hit the nerd alert alarm.
I don't have you. No, that's a shot at you, Teresa. I said it. I don't advocate that. I'm not for that. I'm not for speeding and breaking the law and doing things like that. But It can easily be done.
Let's take a break. We'll get to Heath and Ryan when we come back. By the way, haven't even had a chance to mention, because I knew that obviously the topic would be the Razorbacks and penalties and all that. What a World Series. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was a great game. I watched that.
Did you stay through the duration?
Absolutely.
I dozed off. I thought, I think
the pressure. Unbelievable.
I thought the Blue Jays were going to win it, and woke up and go, wow.
No.
Yeah, what a
Excellent.
series.
It was. It was an excellent. And because you didn't mention on yours and Chap's show, which you had a great show again Saturday. And I got to find out, what is it that Trey eats during the post game and pregame? He is an eater of something white. It's got to be the same thing.
He's like a little beaver or a guppy. His mouth.
It's guppy.
It's a guppy. Yeah,
he's guppy mouth. He's got guppy mouth when he eats.
Guppy mouth.
Absolutely, and it's great to watch. You can put it on OnlyFans and watch him eat, and you might make some money off of that. When we come back, Baz, obviously it's an open week, but Dr. Tucker and Ortho Arkansas have contracted me to write songs for every week of the football season.
Wait to hear it.
So we have that coming back as well.
And the topic, we'll talk more about the topic on coaches getting penalties, because somebody said, well, what's the big deal because Van Horn gets them and Coach Cal gets them? But I think it's different in football. I think it's a little bit more impactful.
Well, 15 yards, mate. I don't know. Is 15? Let me ask you this: is 15 yards in football, depending on what scores and all that, is that more important than 2 free baskets and the ball?
That's right. Yeah, I think the impact is a little bit heavier in football.
What do you get in baseball?
Especially when you get
free pitch.
You had 5 of those all together. Post game.
Oh, that's Bayou pasta.
I know it's the same thing every week, isn't it? Because it's white. I know it is because I can tell.
Roger's got
I've got some great video of you, my friend. I got some great. Listen, you're a polite eater, and I like the way you wrap your napkin around your mouth.
Yeah, during the break.
Oh, I know you do. The entire break.
You're getting me. You're a hungry boy.
I can tell.
All right, don't go away. 6:30 here at Morning Mayhem.
Tune in every Monday night at 7 for the Coach Calipari Show. Coach will break down each game and talk strategy. And it's all brought to you by Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram and the Big Lot in Benton.
This is Sports Center.
College basketball returns tonight, and the Arkansas Razorbacks are in action at 6 o'clock on the SEC Network and right here on 103.7 The Buzz. The number 14 ranked Arkansas Razorbacks will host the Southern Jaguars. It's their first game in a non-conference slate that features number 22 Michigan State, number 6 Duke, number 11 Louisville, number 10 Texas Tech, and number 2 Houston. Also on the docket tonight, number 3 Florida against number 13 Arizona in the Hall of Fame series in Las Vegas. And then also following that game, you'll have number 8 BYU against Villanova at 8:30. That is part of the Hall of Fame series in Las Vegas as well. Big moment for former Razorback Cam Little yesterday as he nailed the longest field goal in NFL history, a 68-yarder that helped the Jags get a 30-29 win over the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a really cold morning and frosty conditions, it'll be sunny and it'll be milder this afternoon. Little Rock will get up to 68 this afternoon. Tonight it'll be clear. It'll get kind of chilly, but not as cold, down to 42 degrees. And our Tuesday it'll be mostly sunny and warm up to 73. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
What drives you? Family moments, new adventures, or just the love of the open road? Whatever it is, Gwatney Chevrolet is here to help you get there. For generations, we've been more than a dealership. We've been part of life's milestones, big and small. With a team that puts you first and a car buying experience that's easy and stress-free, we're here to find the perfect vehicle for what drives you. Visit us in Jacksonville or online at GwatneyChevrolet.com. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
David BAZZEL here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They are a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion
can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
Kojo Nation, are you?
Becomes the platinum selling cowboy. Cody Johnson, Saturday, March 8th, Bank Arena. Cody, country's heavy hitter. Here comes country's best. Cody Johnson, live. The hits, the new music. Cody Johnson in concert. Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Tickets on sale Friday, November 7th, 10 a.m. Available at Ticketmaster.com. North Little Rock. Don't miss Cody Johnson live.
Always make sure to say please and thank you. Morning Mayhem is back on the air, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino.
Oh, I grew up with this song. My parents, they were running a car wash.
That's outstanding. Yeah. What a great memory every time you hear this song, though.
All right, it is 6:37.
You might not ever get rich.
I'm going to tell you it's better than digging a ditch. All right, Heath, Ron, hang tight. We got Chris Kane in the studio. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Good morning.
It is time for the Ortho Arkansas Roger Scott Song of the Week. I can't wait to hear this. Sounds like Seven Spanish Angels, but that's not it.
Sing it if you know it.
Or is it? Or is it?
Or is it?
It is. Wow.
He looked down at that big scoreboard, and the crowd all felt his pain. Another heartbreak in the Ozarks. Will this suffering ever wane? He was hoping, he was praying, thought this time we'd turn the tide. But when the game was finally over, all that hope just up and died. Here we go, sing it everybody, come on. We're now at 7 straight losses. Boy, our Hawks can't get a win. Those penalties kept a mountain. So many should have been a sin. Well. We'll cheer our Hawks through every battle, through the hurt and through the cries. We're now at 7 straight losses under Arkansas skies. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's a small version.
It's the great Roger Scott with another song of sadness.
It's a sadness song, but it's positive because we're still going to root and cheer them on.
We get three games to go, 2 on the road.
That's right.
Well, I tell you what, Chris, I don't know who's more depressed, Razorback fans or UCA fans.
Buddy, it's
y'all had an ugly one too.
Oh, wow. This past weekend was rough. Yeah. I mean, hey, look, it is what it is. You feel like bounces go against you. It feels like, hey, there were two. You talk about Petrino being hot this past weekend. I've never seen Nathan Brown this irate at an official before. Vickery even was, Vickery pulled a Shap. He started calling him out by name.
What was the issue there?
That was just back-to-back no pass interference calls, and they were pulling on the receiver. The jersey was being stretched. We could see it from the press box on our side. It was right in front of the side judge, right in front of the Bears bench 2 times in a row. And I think that was a part of it. It was like, you're not going to call either of these. One of them was in the end zone where he just pulled him down. Yeah. No call at all. And I think that a
lot of frustration with referees this year.
It feels like it. Yeah. We didn't have that bad of a penalty day, so to speak, like the Razorbacks did. But it was one of those where those two kind of took the wind out of the sails of the Bears.
Razorbacks set an all-time record, school record, for 18 penalties, 193 yards. I think it was. I looked up. There's some others that have more yards and have more penalties, but it was one of the worst of all time in history because once you get. I mean, he had 15 and a half. I mean, most of them. I think there's one that had 24 one time, one that had 19, one that had less yards but more penalties, and vice versa. But that's about as bad as you get. That was it. There were flags flying everywhere.
Yeah, and look, I think that Petrino at the end of the game, right, in the press conference, basically just danced around it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, from what we heard, it's just without calling out the officials. I think some people, myself included, what do you got to lose? I mean, outside of you got some money.
So too.
Go for it.
Yeah,
let it rip.
I was thinking the same
thing.
thing.
Man, let it rip.
Fine, more money than somebody's going to
sure.
pick that. Well, I'm not saying no.
When I say what do you got to lose, I know there's money. Yeah,
could have got me a quarterback.
But I mean, like at this point, do you really think?
I thought about that too.
Hey man, go down,
go
down swinging.
Go ahead.
Go down
swinging.
You know, losing this game is likely not going to get you the job now.
100%.
So just let it rip.
100.
Let it rip, and go to Hunter Yurchek and say you can pay that.
One of the other things we hadn't mentioned from the weekend.
Was Yurchek on the field? Was he yelling at the?
He was. He went after the white hat.
I really don't like that.
He went after the white hat.
Let your coach go ahead and do that, but we don't need athletic directors in the field yelling at officials.
What does he got to lose?
I think he's trying to get. I think he wants fans on his
okay,
corner.
fine, David. But would you want? Do you want to see that? I don't want to see that.
Typically, you don't. But
I think it's really unprofessional to see athletic directors in the field yelling at officials.
I think we're past the professionalism stage.
That's how you pay the coach for.
It's not the first time he's done that. He's done that before.
He's always on the sideline.
But I think that,
maybe you know what? Maybe he saw something that everybody's arguing about.
Yeah, he went on the field. I
think it's what you pay the coach for.
Fine him.
Yeah, well, I think Petrino had already done all the damage he wanted to do at that point.
But are you okay with it? I'm not.
Well, here's the deal. I mean, listen, that's not what you normally want.
Are you okay with it?
I don't think it's what you normally want, but understand.
Did you call the code red?
You dancing around it.
Understand the situation for Hunter Yurchek. I understand why he did that. I don't think that's what you should normally do. No.
Because it's happened twice this year with Auburn's AD did it, which I thought was a bad look, and I don't think it's a good look for Hunter.
I don't think that's what you want ADs
Same
doing.
official?
Same official, apparently.
Speaking of, that was the thing I was going to say, another change in coaches yesterday. We talked about this coming. They lose 10-3. Talk about an ugly loss at home. Oh, my God.
Really, his win against Arkansas just delayed the inevitable.
It did. And so right off the bat, Summerall now is the target, is the most attractive.
I've heard that's been going on for a little while now.
His wife's from Alabama. He coached at Troy, all these things. So that's probably, you'll mark that one off the list. But how about you, Freesdale, Roger? Remember, we've seen sort of that thing go full circle.
Yeah.
So I'm at the touchdown club after Steve Roberts had been fired that day. Comes in. He was already scheduled to speak. Blows everybody away. Gets the head coaching job at Arkansas State 1 year, and then he goes to Ole Miss after that, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, and actually he had some good years.
He was
just tomorrow it's just because he cheated.
Well, he was
NIL.
He was ahead of his time, as they would like to say.
Well,
yes.
that and strippers.
And then he got in trouble, got fired, and then he works his way back around.
Yeah,
remember he came to the touchdown club. Remember, and he walked up Dave. He was like he was preaching, man.
Preaching. He was W.V. Grant for those old people that remember him, and then he was on a gurney at a ball game in Liberty.
And hey,
that's right.
He comes to Arkansas, beats us with Liberty.
Yeah.
Gets back to Ole Miss and really just, I thought he would do better than he did too.
6-16 in SEC play at Auburn.
Once again, nothing will ever beat a guy calling hookers off a school phone and getting hired by Liberty. That is
hookers,
the.
So I was it hookers or strippers? Same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I
don't
think
know. I don't want to
I
dispel
think
one
there is
over
a
the other one.
differentiation.
There is a difference. Just
You
because
can't throw them all in one pot.
No. You can't.
Come on now.
I've known both.
Somebody says it's more fun to lose with Petrino than Pittman or Morris.
I agree with that. I agree with that. At least entertaining, is it not?
Yeah. You knew. Listen, it's fun to watch Bobby get mad on the sideline. My only thing is just do exactly what you always do, like he has the last 3 games. Just don't get the penalty if you can. So.
Well, and after the game, there is something to be said for, hey, what happened on the field and explaining it. There is something to be said for that.
Well, he did. We've got the souffle.
Well, But I mean, you don't go, I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
I
think that after the game, when fans kept hearing, I don't know, there
is that right?
There was a level of frustration. Not after this game. No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying that's the difference. The difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. When they heard the coach say that.
When they hear the coach say that.
I thought you
after,
said that the fans.
No. When you hear a coach say after the game, I don't know, what do you want me to do?
No.
Versus,
right.
hey, here's what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, even if he gets the terminology right, hey, here's why I was mad. Here's what happened. When you diagnose what happened afterwards instead of I don't know, there's a big difference.
Coach was mad, and I've said it once, and I'll say it 1,000 times. I know people don't care. You know where the buck stops with that guy. You didn't know where it was the last 5 years.
So the question is,
or you knew where it was.
And Walt Coleman's calling in. This is a Hall of Fame referee, basically. When you see a disproportion number or numbers rather in this area, penalties, 18-4, does it scream? Just can't be right. Or is it can it be?
I just think Bobby probably set a bad precedent with. I mean, that's going to maybe put you on the wrong end of a bunch.
Regardless, I'm just talking about just on the surface. If you look at that 18-4, it almost like wow, that is. I mean, can one? And then the other thing too,
right.
And this is something that Justin pointed out on his text last night. Bobby Petrino's last 3 games, we've been penalized very few times. Yeah. If you look, I think the total has been like 10. In 3 games. So he made that point. He goes, listen, we haven't been penalized that much. And I'm not saying that some of the one were not penalized, but that one out of bounds that they picked up the flag was a horrible call. It was clear he ran him 10 yards out of bounds and tackled him. And then that Quincy Rhodes, not the second one where he slammed me down. I get that. Yeah. That first one, man, you can't play. If you can't get away with that, you might as well not tackle the quarterback. I don't know what else you do. It's just anyway. We'll visit with Walt Coleman about.
I would like to say though, all this to say is that the last 3 games at home, the A&M game, the defense killed him. The Auburn game, the offense killed him. And this past game, the officials killed him. You put yourself in positions to lose games in a variety of ways. Yeah. You have to say that that's your fault for putting yourself in those spots.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The offense scores enough points to win that game. The defense again, and then the last, of course, in the fourth quarter, you have 3 times you have the ball. Make a first down, score a touchdown, the game's over with. Right. But and then they make 2 fourth down conversions. Two on the last drive.
You have 2 chances to end the ball game. Yeah. It's over. You get 1 stop. You didn't get the first time. Get it 1 more time, and not only do you not get the stop, you let them score.
Yeah,
3 guys.
I know.
Bounce off of them.
That 1 fourth down, that last drive, he underthrows, just throws it up, underthrows it. I'm thinking, got the game. He just caught that. It was a remarkable catch and decent coverage. And you just always feel, oh, no, here we go. You know what's coming. You sort of feel it's coming. Anyway, all right, we're glad you're with us.
I mean, you had I had a buddy that had bet the over, or the under.
Yeah.
No, the over.
The under looked good for a while.
The under looked
at the
fantastic.
first half, yeah.
It was 13-7 or so.
Yes, and a half, yes.
And the second half, he thought he had his money in his pocket.
I'm telling you, this is the most difficult year of the 3 years I've done it. I can't figure out anything. Now, I was 7-3 in college, but horrible in the NFL yesterday. But I love doing the Oaklawn Sports app. People can ride with me. Fade me. They can fade me. I don't mind.
Fade the NFL.
All right, Chris Kane is brought to you by Trader Bills. We'll visit with him when we come back. Heath and Ryan, hang tight. We'll get to you the minute we come back.
Hey, folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087. Or visit peakstaterecovery.com. PEAKSTATE recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person. Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good! That's bad. Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a tough time. Injured, and it was not your fault. Hurts in the pocketbook, too. Who do you turn to? Don't call a lawyer and find they're out of state or talk with someone at a call center. Call us at the Brad Hendricks Law Firm and talk to a real Arkansas lawyer directly. And remember, the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. We'll work hard for you. Have for over 30 years. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Tradition, reputation, results.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Arkansas's larger-than-light experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that makes Animal Kingdom adventures with Winter Wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
Once again this year, the Buzz is proud to bring you college football talk with Mark May each and every Thursday morning. Brought to you by Edwards Food Giant, The Meat People, and by Hennard Foothills Equipment in Searcy. Mark will be breaking down the week's biggest games, who will win, and why they'll win on Morning Mayhem. So tune in every Thursday as Edwards Food Giant and Hennard Foothills Equipment present Mark May.
Your morning drive will never be the same with Morning Mayhem on the radio, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
Players really also battled through a lot of really tough calls in the game, 18 penalties and I think 193 yards, which is a school record.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the number of penalties?
I can't say anything, but y'all ought to watch it.
Didn't feel like maybe the refs were overzealous at all.
Trying to get me fined?
Just didn't want to say anything.
I do want to say something, but I can't. That's how they handcuff you. But I'll just say watch the video, and the one thing I can say is they picked our quarterback up and souffled him, which is a really bad deal.
Yeah, it is. Start baking them.
Cook. I know when he said that, I thought, wow. That's what I'm thinking. What is the move in the kitchen, in the pan when you souffle? What is that? Because I was thinking, maybe it meant souffle.
See, I never heard of souffle.
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
Yeah, that would it's a term off suplex, which is your favorite.
Well, I'm no wordsmith.
Chris Kane is here with us, brought to you by Trader Bill's. We heard Roger's song earlier. Someone said they loved it.
Yeah.
Song had me tearing up.
Yeah.
Let's go squeeze in a couple calls here real quick. Sorry, Ryan. Let's try Heath. Heath and Cabot, good morning.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
What's up?
I tell you what, hey, there's just something about backup quarterbacks that just give Arkansas fits, huh?
Yeah, the backup did come in there and really it led him to a touchdown pretty quick running the ball. I was really sort of surprised because he had a hot hand and was running the ball pretty well that they put the starter back in, but that proved to be the smart move to make.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I got a good feeling Arkansas is going to finish 2-10, but I think Petrino's going to be the head coach. I mean, I don't know who else is out there. You got all these high-profile jobs that are willing to give these coaches resources. So looks like Arkansas may just get left over with the scraps. I mean, they may just have to settle. But
get out of here, Heath. Shut it. Nobody wants to hear you today. You're welcome. You be left with scraps. Shut up, punk.
We have dropped down on the list listen, that's coming from a Hog fan, so we may be fifth on the list now. I don't know. Is that Calipari hire out there?
But it's interesting though. Did anybody
bring in the money.
Did anybody know who Signetti was before Indiana hired him? Did anybody? Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
Now
knew
in the world of the FCS, he was really good. He was a known quantity in the FCS of he built a juggernaut over there.
But nobody in FBS knew who he was. He was assistant under
Saban.
And I'm just the point of it is there are guys out there that maybe you don't know about that can be.
Do you trust Arkansas to find that guy?
That's the word.
Well, now listen, what you just said though, I think is important, right? It's who is the coaching tree to go after if there is one? It's Saban.
Yeah,
I mean, guys under Saban, they're not all sure things.
Mike Locksley just got fired.
They're not all sure things, but a lot of, if you look at his tree, it's pretty strong. It's stout.
Well, he's had a ton.
Yeah.
He's had a ton.
He's rehabbed some guys.
He has.
Well, there's an assistant coach trophy out there. So
Yeah, listen, I know that
there's
a guy named Will Stein that was over at Oregon right now, the offensive coordinator. You got a guy down in at South Florida, Alex Scolish, who was a finalist. He's a good coach. And then you got Jeff Traylor, who, he's a good coach. So there's some good coaches out there.
Let me ask you this, Baz, because we talk about it all the time with Coach Broyles and what he did for coaches that he let go when he tried to find them jobs. Did he do that for assistants that were that he wanted to keep and all that, or did he try to do everything he could to keep them?
I think he always wanted to help. I think if he had an assistant,
that is a good dude.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good dude.
And listen, it can be a hit. I mean, obviously we've learned it. Did you see the stat for Auburn? They've had, what was it, four coaches in 7 years.
Yeah, that's
good Lord.
They have fired Gus.
I mean, Gus, Brian Hartson, and then you, and then the next
one.
Yeah, good Lord. Now we've done it 6 times in 20 years. We have the record.
That's right.
They're next with 5, and it's just wow. And then of course they're paying $50 million. And old coaches, which probably includes Gus and Hartson, I guess. I don't know.
Does.
I mean, who knows? But yeah, just the money that it's just
if it's any solace you can take. It's we haven't had huge buyouts.
No,
we've had 4 small buyouts.
That's right.
3 small ones.
What a weekend! You had a great World Series wrap up over the weekend. Basketball starting up. We mentioned the ULR women. Trey Schapp is calling that game tonight. You got the men starting tomorrow night. You got the men Razorbacks playing tonight. And that is on SEC Network, and so it's almost like Roger too. You got to figure, can I watch it tonight, or do I need to go somewhere? You walk into a bar, or restaurant, you go, do you have the?
You call for reservations and YouTube TV.
You got the game,
Harding stays perfect. Listen, Harding may win a national championship again here in Arkansas.
Brett's
That's
been saying
one team to rally around. They had. That's what he said.
What he said.
Got 600-something yards rushing again, and we're happy for UAPB winning. How about I thought a big win for Texas and Manning, Arch Manning. That was a big win over Vandy. So, and then the darn Georgia Bulldogs, man, they just find a way to win. I mean, I tell you, just when every game is just a. It was a crazy game to the end.
Find a way to lose.
How about SMU Rhett Lastly with a big win against Miami? Wow, that was
huge. That was big. That was huge.
The U fans are now jumping off the Cristobal ship.
You know what? And they gave him a 2-year contract.
Extension.
Extension. And that's okay.
They did last year,
as opposed to 5, something like that.
They just did one last year for him. They've done back-to-back because they know people are coming after him.
Right.
Boy, I tell you what, talk about pressure. They did it Friday night. You want to, he could have gotten embarrassed at Miami, but he comes out and gets a big win. That makes it look better.
Makes the guy they wrote that check look better himself.
I tell you, another big win is Oklahoma going to Tennessee. I missed that one. That's one of the 3 I missed out of the 10. I thought Oklahoma always seems to stumble. And they went to Tennessee and got that win, so that was a big one for Brent Venables. Obviously, the other one was Ole Miss in South Carolina. They continue to take care of business. And the Razorbacks, of course, it may be we talked about this week. It may be a 2-10. It doesn't feel as bad as the Chad 2-10 for whatever reason.
It does not.
Well, I mean,
we're more competitive in the game.
They lost by what, 3?
Yeah, every game we're in it. Every game we're in it
against SEC teams.
Yeah, West Kentucky. Yeah. It is just you almost feel it coming. Like, no, not again, not again. I feel so bad for Hog fans, man. They've just been through the ringer, man, for so long.
Sure we have.
Hey, listen, one of these days, as Bill Vickery said, we come out of the wilderness. God's going to lead us out of the wilderness. So we're glad you're with us. We do have basketball tonight.
Yes.
Razorbacks will be playing. That'll be fun to watch.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. 661-1037 is number. Sun's already up, Roger. This new daylight savings time.
Sun is up.
Do you like it?
I like falling back, yes.
Is this standard? Is what they call standard time? Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
I forget what the name of it is.
Are we springing forward? Are we falling back? Nobody knows what we're doing.
There he is. The one and only Chris Kane doing Trump. Hey, listen, no touchdown club today. Greg Sankey tomorrow. Everybody I know, you're going to ask him about the referees? Yeah, we're going to ask him about the referees tomorrow. You betcha. 7 o'clock.
It's on KABZ Little Rock.
He's open, complete at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Arkansas!
103.7 The Buzz.
Alabama, live in concert.
Song of the South, sweet potato pie and a shirt.
Saturday, November 15th at Simmons Bank Arena with special guest the Marshall Tucker Band. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents.
Hold on to your hats. Academy Sports and Outdoors is finally opening in Russellville. Need a new grill that says we smoke brisket and our football rivals? They got you. A fishing rod that screams I reel in hogs and pack a mean cooler. They got that too. How about a new pair of shoes that say I run trails and look fly doing it? You got it. Academy has all the gear you need for less. Stop by this Friday through Sunday for grand opening weekend in Russellville, 1355 East Main Street. Because at Academy, fun can't lose.
Injured? There's only one number you need to know. 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong.
Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Rob Sexton.
Our guys aren't so bad. 103.7 The Buzz. KABZ Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
It's getting cold out there, and the North Little Rock Police Department is preparing for it. The department's Silver Angels Christmas Drive aims to spread warmth and joy to those in nursing homes. They are inviting people to donate simple comforts that will also bring fun during the holidays. You can donate several items, including socks, hats, gloves, shirts, blankets, board games, and coloring books. Those can be dropped off at the North Little Rock Justice Center. And as millions of Americans and thousands here in Arkansas face tough times due to the shutdown, the Arkansas Food Bank partnered with St. Mark Baptist Church this weekend to give them a helping hand. And also First Baptist Church in North Little Rock came together with Pulaski County Judge Barry Hyde to provide meals for families over the weekend. They distributed 50 meals to people impacted by the shutdown. More giveaways are expected in the future. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Centennial Bank presents Dan Hampton each week on Morning Mayhem. Centennial Bank. Strength is no accident. You work hard for your money. Keep it secure at Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After the really cold morning, it'll be milder this afternoon, sunny with a high of 68 degrees. Tonight, clear, chilly, but not as cold. Only a low around 42 tonight. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny day, and we'll warm up to 73. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Tune in weekdays to The Zone for What's on Tap, presented by Flyway Brewing in North Little Rock. Each day during the week, we'll let you know what you can be listening to and looking for in the world of sports and entertainment on the Buzz, television, and everywhere else you tune in. What's on Tap brought to you by Flyway Brewing. Fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration. It's all on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
This is David Basil for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Arkansas roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER. This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Synergenics and Low T Center are the original MVPs of the testosterone replacement therapy game, y'all. What makes them MVPs? Well, that's easy. They use pharmaceutical-grade testosterone. They are the real experts that you can trust for quality care. They accept most major insurances. They have locations all around town. They offer at-home treatments, and the initial T-test is free. The list goes on and on. Bottom line is this. Synergenics and Low T Center make it affordable and easy for you to start and stay on the best treatment available. It's not if, it's when. Your energy starts to slip, your mood worsens, you start to see stubborn weight gain. It could be low testosterone that's draining all the things that make you you. Ladies, Synergenics and Low T Center have a long history of helping women. Stop in, get tested, let them get you balanced out. For a limited time, visit any Synergenics and Low T Center clinic for a free hormone consultation or free T-test and automatically enter to win autographed jerseys, balls, helmets, or even a pair of tickets to a major sporting event here in town. Book your appointment now at trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com. You'll be wishing you did it sooner.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know. Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
It's the largest and heaviest moving part in your home, the garage door. It never fails at a convenient time. Trust Overhead Door Company of Little Rock to keep your garage door running smoothly 24/7, 365 days a year. With same-day service and trusted technicians, Overhead Door Company of Little Rock is the team to call. The original Red Ribbon Garage Door Company since 1967. Call 501-510-6399 or schedule online at overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David BAZZEL.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you?
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right, if you just joined us, glad to have you with us. The sun is up bright.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
you get to see the colors early in the morning.
Yes,
and frost. I'm saying that I have had to cut my last lawn of 2025. If I cut it one more time, it'll be just to top it off, and we'll get the experts at Sanders Ground Essentials to tell me if that is something I need to do or leave it as thick. It's a foot high now. Well manicured, foot high. Do I leave it like that?
For those just joining us, obviously a lot to talk about with the Razorback game. A lot of penalties. Were they legit? Were they not? No touchdown club today. It's tomorrow. Greg Sankey at the DoubleTree. If you want to come be there in person, or you can watch it on all of our streaming services, or you can listen to it on the bus. Either way. So and we will ask him about the penalty disparity between the two teams. Arkansas had 18 penalties. Mississippi State had 4. I just saw the one play where Talon got hit at the end of the 2-point conversion. You can't call that flag. You can't throw that flag if you don't in other words, you have to throw that flag rather if you throw the flag on Quincy Rhodes, not the one where he slams him down.
That's right.
I'm talking about the quarterback sack. It's the exact same play.
I agree.
And matter of fact, Quincy was less than his. You know, that's easy to look at that and see that's not consistent. The tackle out of bounds that they picked up the flag, that's not consistent. So the question is it because of, do they have an agenda or do they just missing calls? You know,
Do you have an opinion
What
on
will the agenda be?
you know, sometimes you have a coach that's over there, chippy and stuff. Maybe you tend to want to throw a few more flags. Maybe.
Yeah, Bill Vickery was talking yesterday.
Let emotions get the best of you.
Yeah, Bill Vickery was talking yesterday that when you have two cellar dwellers in your conference, as far as the games go anyway, that you are not going to get the top of the line officiating crew. Now, all of them should be top of the line, even the worst SEC officials.
That's right.
This is
it
his
should
opinion.
be.
Should be.
But did you hear Trey Shapp came in here and said the lead official was the same official in the Oklahoma-Auburn game where there were two really well, I'm sorry. There was one. That was the one where the penalty was clearly the Satania was hiding at the sideline, which you can't do. They missed that one. The whole crew missed that one. He was the head on that one. That was the only call in that play. I mean,
that play was meant to deceive.
Right. That was an obvious miss. Was there anything else from that game? That was just that one. That's right.
That was only one. But were they the same crew from Oklahoma, Georgia?
No, I don't know. I think he said
Georgia, Auburn.
I think he said it was a different one than that.
I think so.
I think he said it was a different one than that.
And it's not the same. Obviously, not the same one that was punished by the league, suspended by the league.
They say
that's a different guy.
They say they missed it, right? The league came out and said they missed the call.
Yes.
In Oklahoma Auburn. They
admitted
crew.
to that one. Yes.
And then Trey Shapp said that the lead official that was there Saturday night was fired from the ACC.
How about that?
According to Trey Shapp and hired by the SEC.
Trey knows a lot of work to get fired by the SEC.
Yeah.
Trey knows the dark
Trey knows
web.
the officials.
He knows the dark
He knows
web.
where he's got his social security number already. He's got it. Yes.
Razorbacks play tonight against Southern at Bud Walton. You can try to find it's SEC Network. You just got to find where you can watch it at.
Plus,
make a reservation.
Or you can listen to it on the buzz.
That's the way to go.
Here's what I would do.
That's the way
Listen,
to
we're
go.
not doing trivia tonight at the butcher shop. That'll be next Monday night. But call the butcher shop. Tell them you want to sit into the bar, order a steak, and see if they have the network.
That's funny. You do. In other words, be prepared.
Call
now.
ahead.
That's right. Call ahead, and that way you can be prepared. You can make sure of it. And also had Roger Scott earlier in the show. We'll do that again thanks to Ortho Arkansas. Let's hit Chris official.
For more than a decade, Chris Kane has graced the airwaves of KATV Channel 7 as weekend sports anchor with Steve Sullivan, and then later news anchor and personality on KATV's Daybreak Morning Show. He's the current MC of the prestigious Miss Arkansas pageant. He's guest hosted every show on the Buzz, and he's an expert on solar power. But today, it's all about mayhem. Brought to you by Trader Bill's. Check out their new line of pontoon boats in Hot Springs and off I-30 in Little Rock, and get out on the water.
I guess they're shrink wrapping those boats now, right? Is that what they're doing?
I think so.
Do you want to thank Trader Bill's, as we just said there in that open? Also coming up, sometime in this hour, we'll have the Hawks Homes Razorback Rewind. Be interesting to hear that one.
You don't want to just go and start movie review again? Last three games.
That's right.
Last three games.
Hey, Razorback Graffiti should be good today. Brought to you by Pain Treatment MD. That's at 8:30. We're going to hear from Walt Coleman at 7:30. Let's just see what Walt has to say.
Sure.
He's been a little heavy-handed with the referees. He's scratched his head plenty of times.
Would he have to see every one of the penalties and the plays? Would he have had to have done that, or
I think he could
on just surface dwelling? Is he going to say there's 18? That's a lot.
He's paying attention to every one. I guarantee you, he paid attention to every call that was made in that game because that's what he does. Pat Bradley, brought to you by Cabot Outdoors. That will be at 9. We got basketball tonight. Southern.
8:30 or 9.
Is that what time it is?
You said 8:30 before.
I'm sorry, 9 for Pat Bradley. 8:30 Razorback Graffiti. That's what that's what we've been doing the last few weeks. It's also National Housewives Day. Is it wrong to call? Is it for a while women might be offended if you said housewife? Is that the term that somebody? I'm not a housewife.
I'm not going to comment.
I'm not a housewife. Remember that this was before your time, Josh. It was 10, 20
I
years
know.
ago.
The term housewife is evergreen, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I was thinking for a while that was not a popular term.
May not
Because
be
I'm not.
anymore.
I'm not. But
It's very popular in television now.
It is?
Real Housewives
That's right.
of Real
Yeah.
House.
Nobody
they have
has
like,
problem with that,
They have
right?
like 10
Nobody does.
different.
Roger, you know every one of those
incarnations.
shows.
They're all housewives. You got to bring home the bacon and fry it up. Now, I saw something on the news yesterday. Not the news, on the show, documentary during World War II, maybe, is when it started, that women needed to go, to help with, in plants.
doing
and
all-
helping.
yeah, you betcha.
So they left
Yeah.
the house and all that. And, of course, then you've got the men that are smoking going, well, what's going to happen? Who's taking care of the house? Well, she's out there. This was 1950s, like 40s, all that going on. But that was the beginning of getting women to be more than just on TV, a secretary or a nurse, because they run companies, believe it or not.
So usually, if you say housewife is a woman who does not work outside the home, but she keeps care of the house,
That's right.
family, and kids.
She did
Is there
not,
another term for that?
The non-existent
Stay-at-home mom?
stay-at-home mom. That's it.
exactly.
That's
I
it.
mean, that would
That's
be.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm a stay. Yeah.
That's it. Stay-at-home mom.
So,
Stay-at-home mom.
it's also
is a
National
job.
Sandwich Day. I'm a turkey sandwich guy. What about you,
Turkey
Raj?
sandwich,
What about you,
yeah.
Chris?
Oh, give me a like an Italian sub. Like
What
one
about
of
you,
the-
Mr. President?
We love a good sandwich, don't we, folks? We put a lot on there, and all the bacon. We love the bacon. Maybe a few meats, salami, ham, pepperoni. We love it all.
Wow. Josh, what's your sandwich of choice?
The Italian nightclub at Jimmy John's is my
Wow.
favorite.
There we go.
Great
There we go.
sandwich.
Also, too, boy, yesterday I said I was 7-3 in my college picks, which is the best I've had all year, thank goodness. But I'm going to tell you, how does Carolina go into Green Bay? It's one thing, the line, you don't get the line right, but when you get an outright win, Carolina goes to Green Bay, beats them 16-13. It's like, wow. Denver was great with their comeback again in the fourth quarter yesterday. Minnesota goes to Detroit, gets the win at Detroit. Big win for them. Pittsburgh knocks off a hot Indy team. That Justin Moore's got to be happy about that. And then we mentioned our man Cam Little, 68-yarder to help Jacksonville. Your Jags, Chris.
Don't forget about Monteric Brown, former Razorback defensive back, also got an interception which set up a field goal in the second half in that game
For the
as well.
Jags?
Yeah, for the Jags.
How about the Jags?
5-3.
Cam Little now has become a superstar in that town.
Well, let me tell you, Cam, Roger referenced this earlier. He is for Cam, he struggled this season so far. He had a couple of misses that were well within his wheelhouse. And it's another thing, too, when you get a kicker who makes a 70-yarder in the preseason, and you just know, like, the expectation for him is so high that when he misses a 55-yarder, everyone's like, oh, what in the world is wrong with Cam Little?
And he had missed a couple. I know
he missed one
yeah.
extra point, and look, he was perfect last year. So they were saying a little bit of a sophomore slump, but I will tell you what. Yesterday, the entire coaching staff, the players all said that kick sparked the entire team. So they wouldn't have won without that 68-yard kick.
Buffalo with a nice win against KC at home. That's they can beat these guys during the regular
Allen,
season. I know.
I think I've seen it as 5-1 in the regular season against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
That's crazy, isn't it?
So yeah, every Chiefs fan right now is saying, "Do it in the postseason." and
right.
you know what? Rightfully
Right where we
so.
want 'em.
Rightfully so. I'll tell you what. Josh Allen yesterday, 88% completion percentage. That's a franchise high.
Well, let me tell you, which is impressive.
And then Pat Mahomes on the other side, he had a career low completion percentage, 44%.
Wow. Well, and also one of my picks, and I regret it so greatly now, and I watched the first half, and I didn't see Sam Darnold throw an incompletion for 20 throws. I'm telling you, he didn't throw an incompletion. Every pass was on target, and Washington looked horrible as they got
Well, and his
drilled.
receiver, Jackson Smith and Jigba is
He's having a great year.
Yes.
They look really good. And you got Arizona at Dallas tonight, and I'm hoping Dallas does win, Roger. That would be
I
nice.
do, too. It's good to see
favorite.
Jaden Daniels out. That may help the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
did you see the injury?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh,
elbow.
it's a dislocated
It's
elbow.
off arm.
and
It's a non-throwing arm.
It's his non-throwing arm, but that
He's
thing,
done for the year.
it bent the wrong way.
Yep, it did.
Also,
It did.
too-
And that bodes well. Not to wish injury on anyone, but I'll take it.
They also too need to give props to Neil Erisman, the wrestling coach for the Trojans. They started their season yesterday already, Raj.
Sure did.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Chris?
And they were also in New York, and one of their top wrestler wins. And so, tell me
That's an amazing story over there.
Well, tell me the guy who's
He was here last week at the Buzz.
Yeah, he was with Justin and them. Yeah, we got.
He was also with us on the Out of Bounds.
Oh yeah, you doing Out of Bounds?
No, what Neil has done over there.
Yeah, he's doing national level stuff
yes.
with very little money. Probably not just a ton of support, just because wrestling, it's
but he and really the program itself has garnered so much more local support than other wrestling programs nationally.
Sure.
I mean, they are now growing every single year. The amount of people going to some of these matches.
Yeah, make it a point to go over there and watch some of that. You obviously got to thank Greg Hatcher for his leadership over there with helping. But Neil is doing national level stuff.
Yeah.
We love for our Arkansas schools like what we see at Harding. Hey, listen, doesn't always have to be the Razorbacks. Root all these other schools on it and let them do great nationally.
Unique things, too. I mean, what Harding is doing on the national level and the way they do it, right? I mean, they're not out there air raiding like everybody else is trying to do.
That's right.
They're so unique in their dominance. And Little Rock Wrestling for the Trojan program to start from nothing and now be this nationally relevant, not just competitive, but dominant program.
He's a great guy, too.
Yeah.
He's a dude. He's a foxhole dude.
He gets it.
Great guy. He does. Did you see that from Zach Gillum, Raj? So Zach Gillum has sent us the point spread for tonight. So the Razorbacks
for 3 games.
That's right, all 3 games. Arkansas is a 24.5-point favorite against Southern.
Thanks, Zach.
And then UCA, 33.5-point underdog, against North Carolina. What are they playing? Are they playing tonight?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm filling in on the coach's show because Acree's over there in Chapel Hill.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a tough one to start the season off with. And then Arkansas State is at Ohio. Right? Is that right?
Yep.
Plus 4.5. So there you go. All 3 of those schools are in. And then the women, the Trojan women are playing tonight too. So nice to sort of get basketball back in the swing of things. Let me tell you, this football thing, it just leaves you, it's just like, man, we've lost 7 games. You know how difficult it is for Sully now to do those darn post games week after week after week.
I don't know how many times you go over your brow when you're sitting when you're I appreciate everybody coming. Trey Biddy did one, all right, and that was all he did. So he was in there.
It's tough, man.
Was he complaining about the music again?
No, not this time. He was not.
I do love David. David acting like David played linebacker at Arkansas. He's like, this football thing, man. I'll tell you, it ripped your heart out. Like you didn't play. This is like a totally separate experience.
It is. It's like, listen, I've done this I've gone to every game for 13 years.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, damn, this football thing.
I know. It's like, man, I went through the Chad Moore, went through the losing years of Brett, went through the horrible thing of Chad Morris. By the way, Sully's favorite new coach for a candidate is the North Texas head coach.
Which his name
is Morris.
Eric Morris. Yes.
Let me tell you, that quarterback at North Texas and the quarterback at Pitt, I'm going to just tell you, those are good bets.
That kid is legit.
Let me tell you, listen, Pitt is on fire right now because this freshman they've got at quarterback like Dan Marino. So those are the kind of schools that pay attention to. A lot of times they can deliver for you. They beat Navy for the first time. Navy had been undefeated up to that point.
Yeah.
661-1037. The other thing that happened this week, you freeze out at Auburn. So that was another thing that obviously continues to add to our challenge of getting the right coach.
2 more yesterday, the power conferences, and you got to take into account too Maryland, because those Big Ten checks are. I mean, their schools are getting paid $80 million a year, and the Big Ten's an easier conference to win than the SEC is.
Yes, Roger. Did you see where Caden Kittler obviously did not play? We had him on the show Friday. He did not want to say that he was not playing, and he, Marion Harris. So all things considered. They lost those guys who still end up scoring 35 points, so good job there. Here's the deal, too. You know what I think they were? I think it was a concussion, I think. And so, that's 2 weeks in a row. You had Cam Ball with concussion in practice. I'm going to tell you, old school BAZZEL here.
Talk to me.
Shh, hush. He's fine. Trainer, he's fine. Get back in there, Killer. Let's go. Keep going. It's like, you get a concussion in practice. Like, man. They must have physical practices, man.
Well, and if they want to grow up and say words like "spleeze" and forget things,
I'm telling
then they would do that.
You were just advocating for him to go back in.
Yes,
he's advocating
get back in there.
for the age of yesteryear.
You're a jerk.
I would say
that. Come on.
Let me tell you what, Roger. This
better
week.
than
I'm
that.
fine. Get away from me.
Exactly.
That's what Brett Favre did, and Brett's mind is currently melting right now.
Listen, I sent you the thing on LT where he still gives the GOAT to Joe Montana.
Who took all the hits.
Joe Montana had to take hits from me.
Which is a great point.
It's a great point. He knew I was coming. So he knew I was coming. So did he. So those guys did. The quarterbacks today still get hit, but
I thought it was great what he said about he said nothing against Tom Brady's a great quarterback, but he was not getting hit the way.
Terry Bradshaw pointed that out a few years ago.
They're protected today, which I get it, but they were protected back then.
Not just that, but Tom Brady's a big reason for the protections.
Yeah, true.
The year he got injured and was out for the remainder of the year, they put in that new rule where you couldn't even hit him below the knee.
Yeah.
After a certain point, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Also, Bob Trumpy died. I don't know if I know. Do you remember him, Chris or Josh?
Wow, okay.
Roger and I do.
I don't know who that
He was with the Bengals for a long time, and he was in TV. He did Super Bowls. He had a cool name, Bob Trumpy.
Yeah.
And he was always dressed
Bob
real cool.
Trumpy, Don Criqui.
Don Criqui, Bob Trumpy.
All those guys. Those were those. Those were the guys.
The other, did you see where John Morant at Memphis?
Yeah.
Let's just spin it again. What is the matter with these guys? These guys are making.
Morant.
Yeah, John Morant. John Morant. Yeah, he said, "Come on, man." He go ask the coach staff. Go ask the coaching staff. Man, be a professional and handle your business.
Use your head.
Come on, man.
Did you see that
What's the matter with you?
He put his hand up so the camera couldn't get a shot of him.
That's stupid.
And then they just had an overhead shot of him, so it was just him holding his hand up.
Immature.
Because he's a moron.
Mystic Dan, both Mystic Dan and Blackout were scratched. Those were the horses, our local folks. Yes, Lance Gasaway and his team.
Thank you.
So I think Mystic Dan will be going to the great
Stud?
field. Yes, to the great stud field.
Stud.
And Blackout's one of the favorites for the Kentucky Derby, or the Triple Crown races, that is. Also, we got to give a shout out to Ebony Mitchell, who raced in the New York Marathon. Remember, we had her on the show?
Yeah.
She did it in 5 hours.
Yeah, nice.
And she got through. She didn't even look tired. And did you hear what won? What won for the women? Like 2:20.
Oh,
2:20.
Wow.
You run 24 miles in 2:20? Are you kidding me?
Why do you even have a car?
Also, a great article in yesterday in Arkansas Democrat Gazette, high profile on Patrick Schick. We had him on the show.
Yeah.
Patrick comes across as a quiet guy. We got him in front of the mic, man. He was like, man, it was on fire. He was on fire. What a great guy.
And supporter, too, of local events and organizations, and doesn't get a lot of the publicity for it.
That's right.
As requested, he is such a huge supporter.
He is a mover shaker for a young guy doing great things. So great article on him. Go back and read it. It's very inspirational.
Yep.
Also, too, as we go to break, Walt Coleman coming up shortly. If you were to eliminate one piece from Chex Mix, we talked about this last time.
Did we?
Yeah, remember we were talking about, we said what was in there, because there was something in there that
There's a little.
Oh, I know what it was. It was a candy corn. Is that the thing that candy
No,
corn
it's
is
not
in?
in Chex Mix.
No.
Okay, what is that in?
I don't know.
All right, so here are the pieces. You
I know,
ready?
I've got it.
Oh, you got it.
I've
Okay,
got
go for it.
it.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
there's.
Well, you don't have Chex Mix if you have candy corn.
That's what I'm saying. What is that then? What is that that's got the candy corn in it? What is that
I don't
called?
know anything.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know anything outside of like what a homemade roasted
No.
peanut
Yeah,
candy
yeah,
corn
yeah,
deal
yeah.
is.
Well, then that is a popular
Well,
thing.
there's some things.
I remember we talked about the other day.
Well, there's some mix that has M&Ms and things like
Yeah,
that in
yeah,
it, but
so
that's not. I
trail
don't see.
mix,
I don't know.
yeah.
Trail mix.
That's right.
That's what that is.
I don't think candy corn's in there.
not in that.
So Chex Max, is it Chex Max or Check?
Chex.
Check. Oh man, you got it in there.
Which one is it?
Chex Mix.
I think
Chex Mix.
Chex
Mix.
So you got wheat Chex, corn Chex, square pretzel, circle pretzel, mini breadstick, and rye chip.
All right, here's the thing.
What goes?
Maybe
you have
it's
to pick out one.
what's the one that looks like a little rolled over brown piece of bread? Is that
Is that the mini breadstick?
And it's not a breadstick. This is a flat thing.
It's chip, almost a chip.
Is it the rye chip?
Looks like a thumbnail.
Oh, the rye
Yeah, it's rye chip.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
See,
Okay,
so
then that's
good.
well, that's
You want
gotta
that
go.
out? Gotta
I love
go.
the rye chip.
See, I like the rye chip.
Oh, that's the best part.
I love the
Well,
rye
if you
chip.
said, I don't know if it's the right with one
I
we're
think that's
talking
it.
about. You
Here
have
you
to
go.
show me what the
I want-
picture
I
looks like.
want you to see it right here.
Let me see what the picture is.
I'm going to show it to you. I'm going
You
to show it to
said
you.
which one has to go,
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
show it
telling
to
you
you.
the one I want to go.
No.
You bought your own Chex
What about
Mix.
the small? There's a rice Chex and there's the what's the small Chex
got
Mix?
Corn
spicy?
Chex?
What's
they
the
are.
small one?
There's just too many pretzels for me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to dump one of the pretzels. I don't need a double pretzel.
what's the
You don't need
square
a double
one?
pretzel.
Oh,
a
man,
square
look at that.
pretzel
No,
and a round pretzel. Get
I'm
out
a
of here.
pretzel guy.
Brown
Get
square
rid of
one.
you can get rid of the rye or the bagel. One of those. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to
That's
me.
the best part.
I said it.
What's the square brown?
You know
what
what
said.
you put in another pretzel.
It's not square. It's square pretzel. So here's some of the comments of these.
not that.
It's real easy. Mini breadstick. Next question. One of the pretzels. You don't need two. The rye cracker any day. Rye actually took a lot of heat early on. Rye chip. They're gross and look like this diseased townels.
Oh, they're so good.
Wow. The
I
rye.
would say that right. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
the rye chip. I feed that to my dog and he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Save them for
It's gotta
me.
go.
I should like the rye chip
I love
too.
the rye chip.
Yeah,
That's the best part. I take a whole bag
nobody
just of rye chips.
Everybody calls it diseased toenail.
You know what? It is delicious. And I'm going to tell you,
You know what? People
the
get
double
off on
pretzel
toenail.
comment speaks to me. I don't need the two
You don't need-
pretzels. I don't need two pretzels. No, get rid of one.
You only
See, I'm
get
the
two in the
pretzel.
whole.
The bagel chip's also worthless.
Whatever you call it, not the dressing. What do you call it? The whatever the
Seasoning.
See, thank you. Seasoning.
Yeah,
so
the salt.
in a bag, you only get 2 of the pretzels. I mean, there are multiple. Is that just one? How many sets of that do you get in a bag of what you just showed me there?
So you get all that just mixed up, right?
How many of those do you get? How many of those?
I don't know. I don't count.
All right, here. Somebody is saying.
Too many.
I thought it was the Melba toast.
What
Somebody's
are you talking
asking about the Melba toast.
There's no Melba.
There's no Melba
I don't
in
think
that
so.
one. Okay.
No.
But there's another one that you got spicy and you got a hot. I like a little spicy.
I like the bold.
I like
the bold.
Bold is good.
Bold flavor.
Listen,
It's got
bold
a
is
little
good.
vinegar
But
in
listen,
there.
I'm not sharing it with you because you're licking
Worcestershire.
your fingers.
So
you get one dip and that's it.
Is
delicious.
trail mix not a sold item? I thought
It
that
is. No, it is.
Okay.
But let me tell you, way too many raisins in trail mix these days.
I like the raisins.
Way too many. No.
I like the raisins.
No.
There's so many, and they're putting craisins. They're putting craisins. Nobody knows why.
People like raisins. I like raisins.
We got these little
I'm a fan of raisins. Grown in Arkansas raisins.
I love Chris defending his the trail mix.
You take the trail. I'm a trail mix guy.
Way too many.
I like the M&Ms. I like the raisins. It gets me hooked on going to Sam's and getting a whole box of raisins, and I end up donating.
Baz, what were you talking about with the candy corn, though? You were
So
describing
last week we were
something.
talking about how many people either liked or disliked candy corn, and people were talking about having the candy corn in the trail mix. So I was saying, is that a item that you get on the store shelves?
It's a homemade.
I could see you put
It's all homemade. So this time of year, you'll see a lot of peanuts and candy corn together.
See, there you go.
Roasted peanuts
You
and
can
candy
do that.
corn.
That's
So
right.
nobody does that in a bag. Huh?
I don't know that.
No,
I don't
I
know.
don't believe so.
Yeah,
I don't need it. But you can make your homemade mix.
Snacks,
You make your homemade mix.
snacks
You're-
are.
oh,
I'm
you're
a
Mr.
big
Snacks.
snack lane.
Oh, my gosh.
I love snacks.
I see it.
I
Big
will
snacks. He
peruse
likes snacks.
I will go to a family market. And I will peruse their snack aisles.
Your kids love you.
Oh, we're big fans of snacks.
All right, we're going to come back talk to the expert in officiating,
Snacks.
Walt Coleman, and I can't wait to hear what he says. What do you think he's gonna? You think he's gonna be?
I think he'll say it's overboard.
I think he will too. All right, don't go away. 7:20 here on 7:28 Morning Man.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
This is Sports Center.
Up and down weekend for the Arkansas-based Division I schools. First, the Arkansas Razorbacks fell against the Mississippi State Bulldogs 38-35 on Saturday afternoon in Fayetteville. The Hogs are now 2-7 overall. They are 0-5 in conference play. They'll now have a bye week before they take on LSU. A tough one for UCA football as well. They lost at home this past weekend, 34-13 on homecoming against the Eastern Kentucky. Cal State rolled off their 4th win in a row this weekend, 23-10 win over the Troy Trojans. They're now 5-4 overall, 4-1 in Sun Belt play, and up next for them, a battle with first place Southern Miss. And finally, UAPB beat Southern over the weekend, 40-21. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a really cold morning and frosty conditions, it'll be sunny and it'll be milder this afternoon. Little Rock will get up to 68 this afternoon. Tonight it'll be clear. It'll get kind of chilly, but not as cold, down to 42 degrees. And our Tuesday it'll be mostly sunny and warm up to 73. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
What's going on, everyone? DJ Williams here with the Buzz, and we got to recap that game over the weekend. Always something to talk about. What better person to have on than Trey Biddy? And he's going to be joining us thanks to our friends at Tire Town Point S. Can't wait to hear what Trey has to say about that matchup that went down in Fayetteville. We're also going to give out our game balls and jock straps. We got our Red Right Report thanks to UAMS Health Ortho Now. Always going to have the entertainment thanks to our friends at Bella Sword, and a chance to win a little something. Talking a little birthday trivia thanks to our friends at Brewskis. Make sure you tune in The Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Hey folks, it's David BAZZEL out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you, and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Let's keep the good vibes going. Morning Mayhem is back on the air. Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm RJ Hawk, and you've been slammed to 103.7 The Buzz and 103.7thebuzz.com.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
RJ Hawk,
state representative.
Nighttime would find me in Rosa's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl.
I'm going to vote for that guy.
He warbles there.
He's a warbler.
Blacker than night, eyes of Felina.
There's our boy.
Not bad. He files today. Everybody files today for office.
That's
so
right.
Oh, that was not a political statement. So if any of his opponents have a singing deal, I'll play it too, just to be fair.
I do want to thank Trader Bill's for sponsoring our time with Chris Kane.
Man, this is the time. Hey, look, they've got it's chilly this morning. It's going to be chilly now moving forward. They've got these heated vests at Trader Bill's that, you hit a little button. The whole thing makes you just warm on the inside, nice and fuzzy. Or if you want to go check out their latest hunting accessories, as always, they've got them at both locations, Little Rock and Hot Springs.
Let me throw this out there. Today is my wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Sam. Happy birthday, Samantha.
Saint Sam.
So Friday, I leave here, and I don't get home till after lunch or whatever, and she has a mammogram she's got to go to. So I know that she's been – I see more notifications from Pretty's and Grace and Willow and Grace, these boutiques in downtown Benton, every single week, everywhere. If there's another store that opens up in Benton with the name Grace in it, we're moving. I'm just telling you that. So I go into these places, knowing she's mammogramming and all that kind of stuff. I go into Willow and Grace first. I'm going to buy her some gift cards. I'm going to sanction this money. Right. So I go in there. I just missed her. Her mammogram was so quick, it's down the street.
She's already shopping.
I just already shopping. I already missed her.
She's already got her own gift card.
She'd already got in there to get what she wanted. Wow. She did what she did. She got out. But I'm just telling you, so it's amazing that she was able to. She found her a nice jacket, a nice warm jacket, and then she had done all that sort of stuff, too. Happy birthday to
Samantha.
The most wonderful woman in the world.
She's a great lady.
She's a great one.
Speaking of great, let's go to the Hodges Glass Little Rock Glass Hotline and talk to our man, Walt Coleman. It's brought to you normally on Wednesdays by Sigma Supply. Hey, good morning, Walt. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm just doing terrific. I'm so happy I'm in Florida and not in Arkansas. You just don't know it.
Yeah, the weather's, I'm sure, nice down there. What's the current tip now, Raj? 45, something like that?
Here?
Yeah.
It was 40 this morning.
That's right, probably 45. All right, Walt, so here's the deal. You know, a lot of yellow flags on Saturday. Give us your assessment of the game. Were they overzealous in throwing the flags in the second half? You had 15 for 183, I think, in the second. And you had 3 in the first half. Looked like Mississippi State had 4 for 30 yards. Give us your assessment of the game.
Well, I hope everybody remembers my conversation last week and how I ran roughshod over the SEC officials, because I'm not going to do that today. I watched the game, unfortunately, with TV. They have replays, so they go back and show what the fouls were.
Yep.
And I don't really have a problem with any of the fouls that they called against Arkansas. Now, I've been in games, where the penalties have been one-sided. That's because one team fouls more than the other. So now I've got the problem with a couple of instances where they should have called fouls on Mississippi State that they didn't call them. But I don't really have any problems with the fouls that were called on Arkansas. I mean, we had 4 holding fouls. They showed all 4 of them. They all looked like solid calls. I mean, what did we have? We had 6 fouls on the offense, 7 fouls on the defense, 2 fouls on special teams, and 1 foul on the coach. We were pretty balanced as far as the penalties were concerned.
Okay, the only one. Okay, so let me throw this at you. Let me throw a couple, because I've got to go back and watch the rest of them. I saw the hit that started Bobby Petrino that lit his fire, and it was a hard hit. My day it would have been a fine tackle. Today you can look at it. Maybe he ran him into the ground. They don't throw the flag there, but they throw it on the Quincy Road. Not talking about the Quincy Road tackle throwdown. I'm talking about the quarterback hit.
By the quarterback, yeah.
Walt, there is no difference between those two. There's no difference between those two. You agree?
Well, the only difference. Well, the only difference is the type of play that it was. The one Mississippi State, I mean, he was the quarterback in the pocket and he hit him and landed on top of him. Whereas Taylor Green's play it was kind of like a running play. He was running and then he pitched it forward, and so it looks more like a running play. Now, I still think that it was unnecessary and a foul should have been called. But a quarterback that's running down the line of scrimmage, it could be a runner, doesn't have the same protection that a quarterback does that's in the pocket. But I still believe that a foul could have been called, that it was unnecessary. But, everything that happened after that, I mean, all these penalties and everything all happened after, we make the mistake of acting fools and coming off the bench, and then the coach gets a penalty, and then after that we get all these other penalties. I think we became undisciplined and out of control and created problems for ourselves. And unfortunately, we are not a good enough team to overcome those types of things. I mean, 2 penalties on kicks. I mean, we're offside.
Yep.
And then we run into the kicker.
Yep.
I mean, I hate it for Arkansas fans and everything, but the play out of bounds.
That was a bad one to me. That was a bad one to me.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I agree 100%. But I can tell you what happened, because the referee made the announcement that set it up to show why they got messed up. Because one official threw, and the other official comes in, they start talking, and they decide that the contact was still inbounds. Well, yeah, the initial contact was inbounds, but he carried him all the way out of bounds and then landed and hammered him into the ground.
Yep.
Well, the problem was neither one of the officials could see that, because all the people on the sideline that are in the way lost sight of what happened at the end of the play. So they get together and they talk and they say, well, the hit happened inbound, and so they picked up their flag, and that's what the referee announced. It wasn't a foul because the hit started inbound, but it should have been a foul.
Yeah,
it was a foul.
Do they not have the ability to go back and look at replay of that, or is that not a reviewable play, the out of bounds hit?
That's a judgment. That's a judgment call.
So they could have.
It'd be nice if they could have gone back and told them, guys, it was what happened way off, out of bounds. That was the foul, but they can't do that. But that's what happened. One of them had the foul. They got together and talked and decided the contact happened in the field of play. It did. The initial contact, he started while our guy was still inbound.
Well, Walt, what about? I want to talk about the timing of all this, because I saw this happen in the NFL yesterday. The similar situation where there wasn't a flag thrown, and then there was one afterward. How much time when officials are talking, is there ever a realization of, okay, we need to make this decision as soon as possible, because the longer it takes, it always seems from a fan perspective more suspicious. Why are they talking about, and why are they throwing it so late? Is there ever a press when you're talking, or is that in the discussion, hey, we need to make this decision now?
Well, the deal about all you want to do for fishing, you just want to get it right. I mean, you're trying to get it right. Now, the problem is you don't have replay. What you're doing, you're replaying in your own mind. You don't have the advantage that a fan or somebody sitting at home watching. You don't have that kind of replay. You just have the replay of it as you remember it. And so you're talking about that kind of stuff, and on plays that are not reviewable, you just talk, and you finally, the guy who threw his flag has to agree to pick up the flag.
Yeah, well, again,
up your flag.
Yeah, again, it's just hard to understand if you're a Razorback fan to go, how can you not? That is a obvious foul. He ran him 10 yards.
But he has to agree to pick it up. That's interesting. So, like, there could be a literal disagreement. The guy could say, I'm not picking that up, even if the other guy's saying, I saw a different angle.
That's exactly right. I mean, the guy who threw the flag has to agree to pick up his flag. And, the one penalty that takes the longest is intentional grounding, because the referee has to get all the facts from the other officials, and that's usually the flag that comes out real late. Comes out very late is intentional grounding. Most of the other fouls come out, but then the question is it a foul? It's like a block in the back. Somebody calls block in the back. The other guy comes down and says, I thought it was in the side. Well, they talk, and the guy who called the foul for the block in the back has to be the one to agree to pick up the flag.
Hey,
nobody else can force him to do that.
Walter, why was the flag thrown on Petrino? Was it too much? Did he say something personal or what?
You'd have to talk to that.
Oh, I know. I'm asking you. What is it?
What do you think based on what you saw?
What's a breaking point?
Well, it looked to me like it was just too long and too much. That he just wouldn't get back off. Now he probably used a 4-letter word or something, which and all officials have different personalities, and some guys will take more than others. I mean, but in this case, obviously the official thought that it was too much and it was overboard, and unfortunately, I think that started the downhill movement as far as the fouls, the undisciplined fouls that we saw, right after that, where it gave. I thought we had the momentum with 2 touchdowns ahead, and then all of a sudden, we're kicking off from the 10-yard line.
Yeah. That was a bad sequence. But Brent brings up a good point. The hit out of bounds that we were talking about. The next play we score, and then you saw the tail end hit that wasn't called. So I think that's what the combination of the not calling when you run our guy out of bounds. You obviously ran him 10 yards. Then you slam the tail end down pretty hard. In the view of a coach, I think those combos started Petrino. You're right. You can't afford to get that 15, and he admitted that. But then you have another foul.
But
yeah, go ahead.
But the other problem was, the players coming off the bench, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, what was that? What was that? I didn't see that. What was that? I didn't see that. What happened on that?
Well, that's what created it. That's what created it. When after the hit, Taylor got up and shoved, the Mississippi State player.
Right.
Well, a whole bunch of other players came in, to protect, and to say something, and then the Arkansas player came off the bench. That was the 15-yard penalty, the initial 15-yard penalty. And then the coach got a penalty, but that was only 10 yards from half the distance on the kickoff. So that's why we wound up kicking off from the 10. But, here we got players coming off the bench
can't do it.
to go down there and get involved in something.
Cannot do it.
You can't do that.
Nope.
You can't do that, and that kind of started this roll of penalties. And
have you ever seen anything like that? Listen, that's one of the all-time most penalties in the history of college football. There have been a few games where you've had some more, but not many. Have you ever seen anything like that in a half? 15 penalties on one team in one half, almost 183 yards. Pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it is, David. I mean, it's unbelievable. But how many? Let's see, what do we have? 4 or 5 just in that one little segment?
Five.
Right there.
Five. 5 for 55 in that sequence after that. It was a mess. It was not good. Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, that made it add up in a hurry. It just, when you're sitting there and you're an Arkansas fan and you're watching that go on, and I just think, unfortunately, we've got injuries on the offensive line. I think that created some of the holes. We just don't have players that are good enough to get the job done without fouling, is my opinion. On defense, we have to hold them. We have to interfere to cover the receivers.
Right.
And we still don't cover them very well.
Well, listen.
I can understand why Arkansas fans are very frustrated. We figured out how to lose with offense. We figured out how to lose with the defense, and now we lose because the officials call 18 penalties for 193 yards.
Well, on behalf of all the Razorback fans who are listening and want to, we're hoping that you would say something otherwise. All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate.
I knew I wasn't going to get a very good reception.
Listen, he could have waited. He could have waited till Tuesday. He could have waited till Tuesday when Justin Moore was on.
That's right. Well, thanks, Walt. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, well, it's going to be on. Hope he's on Wednesday.
It will be. Thanks, Walt Coleman.
Thank you, Walter.
Brought to you by Sigma Supply. We appreciate that.
We sure do.
Roger's playing this because Vanilla Ice was #1 on this day with this song. What year, Chris Kane? Do you have any idea? Before your time, basically.
93.
No.
Oh.
Remember what it was, Raj?
I didn't look.
1990. This was a massive hit. It's only one, right? Yeah, it still is.
Not before my time, just
you
very early.
Yeah, you were a youngster. How old were you in the 90s?
I like watching this and the Jim Carrey version of it when he does it. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is. All right, don't go away. 7:48 here at Morning Mayhem.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
Duck season is just around the corner. Is your boat ready for the blind? Don't let a breakdown ruin your hunt. Bring your War Eagle duck boat to the pros at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports. We offer full service from oil changes and lower unit lube to tune-ups, lighting, trailer maintenance, and more. If you're looking for a new rig, check out our full line of War Eagle boats along with Suzuki, Yamaha, and Mercury outboards. Even better, buy a new War Eagle boat in November and get a free pair of Sitka waders. Visit us in Hot Springs or Little Rock or online at TraderBills.com.
Is your pain doctor double board certified and fellowship trained? Pain Treatment MD's is. Pain Treatment MD is Arkansas's most comprehensive interventional pain practice, offering advanced treatments like PRP and stem cell injections, ketamine infusions, and advanced procedures for joint, spine, and nerve pain, such as sciatica, neuropathy, and so much more. Now serving Bryant and Hot Springs Village. Call Pain Treatment MD at 501-553-0000 or visit paintreatmentmd.com today.
Kojo Nation, are you ready?
Here he comes. The platinum-selling cowboy. Cody Johnson. Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Cody. Country's heavy hitter. Here comes country's best. Cody Johnson live. The hits, the new music. Cody Johnson in concert. Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Tickets on sale Friday, November 7th, 10 a.m. Available at Ticketmaster.com. North Little Rock. Don't miss Cody Johnson live.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays, and DJs spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Autumn in Arkansas means duck hunting, so Saracen Casino and Smart Chevrolet bring the hottest duck hunting truck in America. A custom-built Ducks Unlimited Chevy Silverado. American Luxury Coaches builds only a handful of DU trucks annually, and Saracen Casino will give away one of these extremely limited editions this month. Play to win an amazing Ducks Unlimited custom-built Chevy pickup only from Saracen.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Hi, this is Joe Klein with Corky's Ribs and Barbecue. Whether you're dining in for daily specials like Cheese Dip Happy Hour, driving through for a barbecue bulk pickup order, or prefer our full-service catering, our professional staff at Corky's has you covered. Corky's in Little Rock and North Little Rock. We'll see you soon. And be sure to listen each week when I stop by 1037 The Buzz.
Captain Harlan here from Westwood One. Coming up, Monday Night Football heads to Texas for the Cowboys and the Cardinals. Dak Prescott and Dallas needing a win to get back to 500. Now they face an Arizona team coming off a bye. Join me and Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner for all the action on Monday Night Football.
Right here on 1037 The Buzz.
All right, gentlemen, this is Emmett Smith on behalf of Depend, and I've got the perfect play. Run straight to your doctor's office for a life-changing catch. Because when prostate cancer is caught early, it's up to 99% treatable, and one blood test might be all it takes. And now through November, Depend is donating to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for select purchases. Talk about a great play.
From September 1st to November 30th, Depend is donating 25 cents to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for Depend Shields Guards Real Fit products purchased in the U.S. up to a maximum of $300,000 or in Mississippi.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Want to reach the show? Well, give us a call or text at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
Latest Roger Scott song brought to you by Ortho Arkansas.
Thank you, Dr. Jimmy.
7 Spanish Angels cover here.
Bring it home.
Sing it if you know it.
He looked down at that big scoreboard, and the crowd all felt his pain. Another heartbreak in the Ozarks. Oh my Lord, not this again. He was hoping, he was praying, thought this time we'd turn the tide. But when the game was over, all that hope just up and died.
Everybody sing along with me. Come on, here we go.
We're at 7 straight losses. Boy, our Hawks can't get a win.
I believe
those penalties kept them out.
Yeah, they did.
So many should have been a sin.
Well.
We'll cheer our Hawks through every battle, through the hurt and through the cries. Oh, we're now at 7 straight losses under Arkansas skies.
Thank you, Dr. Jimmy Tucker, Ortho Arkansas, for allowing me to have at least 12 weeks of therapy that I get to get out. Thank you very much.
We've lost 7 in a row.
7.
Oh, man. It is tough.
Yeah, what was the other? What's the SEC?
What do we say? What was the last time we've had this many in a row? Was it Morris? I guess
Gotta be.
Yeah, because he only won 2 conference.
He did. He was 2-10.
Yeah.
So it says, this is nothing but a rough homer. It's about Walt. Glad I don't listen to this normally. Get him off the air, somebody says.
No.
Yeah, I still think. Listen, I understand that the a lot of legitimate calls, and they missed some too. They missed some too. But Walt, I think his overall perspective was he did not think, he thought a lot of them were worthy. So I still got to go back and watch it because I'm still not sure. I do want to thank Chris for hanging out with us as always. No touchdown club today. Greg Sankey tomorrow. Pretty cool when the SEC commissioner comes to your touchdown club.
Arguably the most powerful guy in college sports.
Yeah, and he's very, very buttoned up, very tight in his. He doesn't make many mistakes in his comments, and he always has an answer. So we'll see.
That's right. Is he more powerful than you, Mr. President?
Well, I mean, we're certainly going to give him a lot of leeway, aren't we? We're going to give him so much power. Not that much power, though, quite frankly.
Hopefully,
quite frankly.
Hopefully, when Hunter Yurchak takes a job in the office, he'll learn a thing or two from Greg Sankey, right?
Yes.
He's not going to be chasing officials after the game.
No, he won't put his foot in his mouth in public as much, hopefully.
Won't have to say that. Hey, basketball gets underway tonight. You can catch the Razorback game here at the Buzz.
Yeah, because most of us will have to.
That's right. That's exactly right. You may not be able to see it on TV, so this is a great place to watch it. What time did you say tip off?
6 p.m.
6
So
p.m.
you'll have to listen to the dulcet tones of Chuck Barrett.
Yeah, are you doing your post-game show with Wes on this one or no?
No, we do that in conference season.
You got ULR women opening tonight. We mentioned UCH playing
at UNC.
Yeah, North Carolina.
You know, I love the early opening lines when they're massive like this because it's like 33 points. It feels like it's so much. It's like I might take a flyer on that in the Oaklawn app. Have UCA cover the 33.5. Why not? Let's have some fun.
I'm looking here. I see Indiana number 2, top 25. I see BYU number 8, Texas Tech number 9.
They play next week.
There is hope. Yeah, it's a big game. Trey, thanks so much. I mean, Trey.
Thanks, Trey.
Trader Bills.
Yes.
I know where you're going with that.
Trader,
Trader Bills. Thank you so much. Little Rock and Hot Springs locations. Get those boats serviced. It's cold out. If you're not going out water skiing anymore, or wakeboarding or wake surfing, go get that boat winterized at either of those locations, and then go get a new War Eagle boat or maybe a new bass boat over at the Hot Springs or Little Rock locations. Trader Bills got it all for you.
All right, Bill Vickery up next.
Oh, from Vegas.
He was in Vegas yesterday.
Hey, reminder, it's
he witnessed Cam Little's field goal.
He did.
Oh,
He's
that's
at
right.
Big Mondays at Family Markets. Make sure you go there. You get the mid-grade for the price of regular all day today at Big Family Market stores.
We're glad you're with us. Don't go away. 8 o'clock.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
At Edwards Food Giant, they know your family is important, and they also know that your time and convenience is as well. So why not take advantage of their heat and eat items in their deli department? Those famous Edwards Food Giant signature dishes with many of the same entrees and recipes that are served daily in the hot bar, all ready to take home and serve to your family tonight. And it can all be found at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is orange chicken for only $7.49 per pound, paired with vegetable fried rice for just $4.99 per pound.
Coach Kevin Kelly gets in the zone every Wednesday, presented by the Hatcher Agency, the top producer for health insurance in Arkansas for 35 consecutive years.
Don't get sidetracked.
That man is playing Gallagher.
We'll keep you on course.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
103.7 The Buzz. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Stuttgart Police, alongside Arkansas State Police, are investigating a deadly shooting that happened over the weekend. Stuttgart Police say one person was shot and later died. There's no word on a possible suspect right now. Anyone with information is asked to call police. And Little Rock Police are investigating the shooting that left one person dead and another hurt. Police was notified about this shooting just before 3:30 a.m. on Sunday. A man was found hurt on South Martin Street and died at the scene. Another person was taken to the hospital. And another shooting in Lonoke County over the weekend leads to another Arkansas State Police investigation. The sheriff's office says deputies are assisting ASP and Carlisle Police in the investigation. There's little details, but they say a suspect has been arrested. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Byrne Jr.
Insure your auto, home, life, and everything in between with Shelter Insurance. Find a local agent by calling 1-800-SHELTER or at shelterinsurance.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After the really cold morning, it'll be milder this afternoon, sunny with a high of 68 degrees. Tonight, clear, chilly, but not as cold. Only a low around 42 tonight. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny day, and we'll warm up to 73. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Listen up as Monte Harrison joins Drive Time Sports each week, courtesy of Absolute Roofing and Construction for your business or home, covering the state one roof at a time. Call Tiger Lee for your free estimate, 501-380-5543. That's 501-380-5543.
If you're like me, the cool weather coming around is fantastic, but it does bring a little bit more of that joint pain in your knee and your hip and your back. It can be a bit more difficult to do any activity outside. Well, it's time for you to fight back with QC Kinetics. Hi, everybody. Josh Neighbors here, and QC Kinetics is offering you a natural way to fight off that joint pain and that muscle pain. They tap into your body's own regenerative power using natural healing factors that help restore and repair damaged tissue and reduce inflammation. They relieve the pain at its source. No surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery post-surgery. Just your body fighting back so you can feel alive again. And this Veterans Day, QC Kinetics is giving back to our heroes. Veterans will get $500 off their treatment, and for every non-veteran who starts care, QC Kinetics will donate $500 to the Wounded Warrior Project. It's a great time to book your free consultation, so call now at 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The garage is more than a place to park your car. It holds prized possessions and for most is a bustling entryway to the home. That's why LiftMaster designed the first ever opener with a built-in wide-angle camera and a two-way audio, so you can see what matters and secure what's inside. Ensure your family and prized possessions are secure with a reliable garage door opener that's built to last and powered by MyQ for smartphone control. Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas. Garage door repair, new garage doors, and openers. Check us out at precisiondoorwoodrock.com.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts, 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this. We have an easy pre-approval process. Just go to FletcherCredit.com to get started. You can be pre-approved in minutes. It's really not hard. FletcherCredit.com. Folks, we're also still buying cars every day. If you got an old car or truck you want it to turn into cash, bring it to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and ask for Chris or Andy. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Shop in person or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Fellas, you can feel your energy slipping away, man. Losing what makes you, you. It could be low testosterone. Take action now. Synergenics and Low T Center can help reclaim your energy with a quick and simple free T-test. Visit a local Synergenics or Low T Center and receive pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, never compounded like other clinics. Experienced providers increase your testosterone to the level that is right just for you. Fellas, treatment is covered by most major insurances with affordable self-pay options available. The best you is waiting. Book your free T-test at trtmvp.com.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year. Fall football and family market. Your one stop for deer corn, Juanita's Brittle, and a hot cup of community coffee. And while you're there, fill up with All-American Valero gasoline, proudly made right here in the good old U.S. of A. Swipe your Family Market rewards card and save 5 cents a gallon all day, every day. You'll find your Family Market in Shannon Hills, Malvern, Pangburn, Mayflower, Hot Springs, or now our newest store in Wooster. And if there's not a Family Market near you yet, don't you fret one bit. One's a-coming.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
All right. It is 8:06 on this Monday. Glad you're with us. Beautiful day today. I have to certainly say that for sure.
Oh, yeah, buddy. It's a beautiful, beautiful day.
Coming up in a second, we'll visit with Bill Vickery in Vegas. We've got Hawks Homes Razorback Rewind coming up at some point in the show. We've got Razorback Graffiti at 8:30, brought to you by Pain Treatment MD. Pat Bradley in the 9 o'clock hour. He gets ready to talk about the Razorback game tonight at 6 o'clock. He'll be on at 9, thanks to Cabot Outdoors. Let's see before we go to Bill real quick, see if Rebecca's there. Rebecca, are you there?
Yes, I still am. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. What you got?
Rebecca.
Roger.
Yes, ma'am.
Roger, happy birthday to your wife.
Oh, thank
Glad
you,
you're
Rebecca.
feeling better.
Thank you.
My team may have lost, but guess what? I still believe in them. We're still the favorites to win the Super Bowl.
What a great game.
We should have never been the favorites in that game last night.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it. I was at work, but my husband gave me play-by-play, so it's all good.
Yeah, quality.
It's all good. We'll beat them when it counts.
It's a quality football game right there.
Buddy.
It's two of the best. Yeah, it's fun watching that, and you got two elite quarterbacks, and that's why you watch the league. You want to see those kind of games. So, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of football left to be played for both those teams. So, well, have a great day, Rebecca. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in.
Too.
Okay, thanks. Let's check in, Roger Dodge, with our man, Bill Vickery.
Times we turn to one man. That man is Bill Vickery.
Hold up, Bill. That's my job. He was the star quarterback at Van Buren High School. He's the son of a sheriff. He's a capitalist, so you know he's getting paid for this. Here is Arkansas's most eligible bachelor, Bill Vickery.
Good morning, BV.
Hello.
Man, you were up and at him early this morning. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, what's up with that, Bill? What's up with that?
I thought I told you not to call me at this number.
What are you doing up so early, buddy?
Why are you still up?
Still going.
That's right.
Yeah.
Celebrating the Cam Little NFL record field goal yesterday.
Yeah,
wow.
You got to see it. The longest field goal in history, 68 yards, and it's a former Razorback.
Yes.
When you saw him lining up, did you have any doubt? Because he'd already hit a 70-yarder in exhibition. Did you have any doubt he was going to make it?
We talked about that. So we was on the other end of the field. The stadium in Las Vegas has a nightclub in the bottom of one of the end zones.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, of course, you know where I had to be for the game.
You bet.
And so, but then it has a little area where you can walk out onto the with a little fence, stand on the field. And I was out there with some guys, and one of them asked, Tom Dempsey, and I said, this kid's going to make it.
Yeah.
And we happened to be standing where Jacksonville ran out of their dressing room and into their dressing room, and they lined up, and you could tell. I mean, we were yeah, we were 50 yards behind him, but you could see he hit it. He knew what he was doing. And we talked about this too, David. I mean, he hit a 70-yarder in preseason.
Yep.
It was just a matter of time.
That's right.
Kickers have gotten so good, and he is one of the best in the league. And so if you're one of the 5 or 6 guys that the best to do it, that the circumstances worked out perfectly. Into the half, could have tried to chunk it in the end zone, but in reality, it had been a boring, slow game up to that point. And I reminded of that scene in Semi-Tough, with Reynolds and Christopherson, where they're in the Super Bowl and the coach can't communicate with his foreign kicker, and so he runs out there and kicks a 65-yarder before the half. It was just, and then the funny thing was you had a cadre of Jacksonville fans going crazy, and the majority of the stadium just did the what just happened?
Yeah,
There was a whole, it was a lull, like, wow. Like, it was just, and it was eerily quiet when the half ended.
We were, and by the way, Josh, if you can get that, I'd like to hear the call on that. Maybe either the Jag call. You hear me, Josh?
Yeah.
See if he's listening. No, he's not listening.
I'm more awake than Josh,
Josh.
right now. I'm more.
Can you get the sound from the kick for Cam Little? Yeah, he's just sleeping there. He's just sick. He's a little under the weather. So,
head down.
We used to have him as our NIL call two years in a row.
Yeah.
And Roger did some commercials with him, and I did too with Big Red. And he's not a big guy. He's not a very big
tiny
guy. Yeah, he's a thin guy, but you could see. I never saw the side shot of it. I just saw the one from the goalpost where he kicked it, and it looked like he really leaned into. I mean, he kick it 70 yards.
He's almost like it's almost like he's got a gangster lean going on. And that one commercial that we did for Big Red, if you remember, he was kicking it from Benton's field, and I was catching him at Bryant's field. So that's how long it's been.
I being directly behind him. You could tell the ball, it did as they always do when you got up. It came out low, and no one really was able to get any push. No one. Here's the thing. I think from a defensive standpoint, no one from the Raiders side really rushed or pushed anything.
Right.
No one wanted to get a penalty. No one wanted to be the guy who gave him a second chance to maybe throw it in the end zone. And, if this kid can make it, great. And so it came out a little low, as it has to, because you got to drive it. And then I don't know if he was like Yamamoto on the mound or whatever. It seemed to kind of go straight up in the air. And I thought, it's going to fall short. He's kicked it too high. And then it just kept going and going. And honestly, that would have been good. The way it hit the net, that's one of my buddies who was like, did you see the net? Like, it didn't graze the net and barely fall over. It hit into the net with some force.
Well,
and it just was.
That's what he said. He said he didn't want to celebrate early, but I mean, hats off to having the eyes to be able to see when it did cross the crossbar.
Well, the other thing too, think about that. He's at the 42? The 40, the 42 on the other side of the midfield mark. I mean, it's, of course, all
which
of it,
for decades was punt territory.
Yeah, that's right. All of us who were over the age of 50, 55, we remember New Orleans, Tom Dempsey with the block foot. We always, and
he had a steel plate in that half of a foot.
Did they in fact send him a drug test deal? Did they in fact? I saw someone posted, that they immediately sent something. Was that a joke where somebody said that they would immediately want to check him for that? They wouldn't do that, would they?
I wouldn't think so. But you know what? But you know what's coming? 70's coming, and he may be the guy to do it. Yeah, I mean, he's young.
He's done it.
Yeah, he's done it. Oh, that's exactly right. Bill, I know I heard a little bit of your show yesterday. My mother. Mama B.
Yeah, your mom and I were texting back and forth yesterday. I love your
my gosh, she got so excited. She goes, "Will you please share Bill Vickery's cell phone?" And I thought, boy. I was going to warn you. I thought, no, I'll just let you get a text. She got fired up. She loved your business. She loved whatever business. But I got to hear a little bit what you talked about yesterday, but I didn't hear it all. But she said you were defining the future of the U of A athletic department.
It was so I got to a point in the game, especially the second half, when you could see it slipping away. And I did say that yesterday it was appropriate that in the nation of Mexico and in Fayetteville, Arkansas, the Day of the Dead was celebrated because time of death of Razorback football was back shoulder fade catch on fourth down.
Yeah, crazy.
That's when the official time. That's when the Parkland emergency room physician said. Now
it's over.
I think it's.
I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, threw that thing up. It was behind him. He has to lay back to catch it.
Yeah.
Golly,
didn't I don't think that was meant to be a back shot.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. He had to go back to catch it.
But there was a point in time in that game where I thought, well, this, this game is irrelevant. Like there's a bigger picture here. If we don't want it to be Groundhog Day over and over and over again, then and look, we have to acknowledge spectacular failure on the NIL side from a collective standpoint. The schools that embraced it have excelled. The schools like Oklahoma State, Clemson, Arkansas, and others that missed the boat or made wrong decisions have failed. That's the evidence on that is it's empirical. You cannot be argued with. Texas Tech is the greatest example. One booster comes in 1 year, and they're going to play in the college football playoff. And I promise you, 99% of the people listening do not know the head coach's name.
No.
And so that's what I laid out, and I feel like it's important that you got to stop. In today's modern college game, you have to start at the top of the pyramid from an administrative standpoint, and that is somebody like you, David. That's somebody like you or Kevin Scanlon or a Houston Dale, somebody to become both the titular as well as the true head of a NIL collective effort that brings the entire fan base together and organizes it and creates that. Yeah. The modern athletic director is no longer the old school athletic director. That has changed. We've got to go out and find an athletic director, find the number 2 guy at a university that's done the NIL collective stuff in football correctly. Find that guy, and that's what they do in the NFL all the time. Huh? I mean, how many coaches came out of Bill Belichick's coaching tree? So go find that guy, put that person in charge, make them the athletic director. Understanding the straw that stirs the drink is college football. Let's be blunt. I mean, I want us to support all Razorback sports, but that's the biggest dog on campus by 75 to 80% by far. So find that guy, install them there, and then go get a coach. We've got to be clear-headed about this with Hugh Freeze being fired at Auburn. Go get a coach that you know that you can get. Don't try to overswing. We are not a top 25 tier program anymore for coaches to come to simply because of our lack of money and the difficulty with which our schedule is. So go get that guy that knows how to and has a proven record of taking guys that you know are going to be together maybe 2 years. 2 years is the length of time that a team in college football can exist now because of the itinerant nature, the mercenary nature with which they bounce around. Go get that guy who can make them play cohesively, keep them together. I looked up a stat today. It's no coinky-dink that the top 10 programs in America are also the top 7 programs in retaining players 1 year from the next on the NIL program. So those are the 3 avenues I think that we have to look for in terms of administrative stuff.
Al, would you like to put that in writing, like a book report or whatever? I mean, Roger, he just detailed that, just put that business plan.
He sure did.
Razorback Success Business Plan by Bill Vickery. Yeah.
I don't know why. What about you, Bill?
Yeah, what about you?
Why can't you be a part of Listen, you've built politicians.
Yeah.
Why can't you rebuild that program?
Yes.
You have given. Listen, you have taken crap and made them good. And look at you, and listen, you have made Shinola. Come on.
Well, go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
No. I mean, listen. These are the principles. First, we've got to acknowledge that the paradigm of college football has shifted so dramatically in the last 4 years, and the schools that kept up with it, it's a players first, money first mentality. You don't see any more videos of locker rooms on Instagram or the barbershops inside the facilities and all that's done for the player. No, it's about the money to the players, and that's what's become the preeminent thing in gathering and putting together a team. And so
Bill,
we have to pay attention to it.
Bill, I'm not so sure that there's half the fan base, or maybe a little bit more than that wants to move on at AD as well. I'm not sure the votes are there and the determination is there by anybody on the board to make that happen with Hunter. I'm not sure that, where that usually happens is you have boosters who have a lot of money that call their board of trustees and we need to move on. I'm not sure if that's happened yet.
Let me ask you that, Bill. Go ahead and respond. Then I want to ask about that.
Have you heard otherwise? I don't know if my sense is I'm not sure that the votes are there and there are enough people to make a move.
I agree with you. I think that there is no clarity from a board standpoint about the athletic director, who, by the way, I think is a fine man and a good person and a smart guy.
Sure.
And a smart guy. I just think, again, it's. Overnight, guys, this is AI has been introduced. I mean, it shifted the game so dramatically. And so overnight things have changed and we have been slow to catch up to that change. And so it's not that Hunter Yurchek's a bad guy or,
right.
It's just, when you're built for one direction, that direction has changed. more than anything, we need to acknowledge that and embrace it, and then go forward all together collectively and call it a cabal, call it whatever collective, whatever you want to call it. Call it cabal, yeah, and put that together, and that solves a big hurdle going forward. And we did what bureaucracies do all the time. We hoped that rules might level the playing field so it would lift us up and tear some others down. And I just don't see the federal courts ever limiting what young men can make off their name and image, no matter how the NCAA may define it as wrong. The courts are always going to say that it's right, and so we need to embrace that and move forward. That's the big thing more than human beings.
Yeah, precedent been set now. All right, but to your point, though, and you both, he said he's got to be a clean sweep. We hear everybody saying you got to clean house everywhere. Are you still of that mind, Baz? You got to clean house everywhere? And by saying that, you're saying that it's time for Coach Petrino to move on as well. If you say on everything. Now, hold on to that one. The other one is when you say the board may not have, and I'm asking, that they may not have the votes to want to move on like that. Do you not think that the board is hearing the same thing that we are? If they hear more that he is looking for other gigs and all, and that we're going to help you?
Well, you also have to realize, too, Board of Trustees members have relationships with Hunter.
Okay.
They've seen him. They've been around him. So think about that. How long has he been there?
They have equity with him.
How many years now? Has he been there 7 years? 8 years?
So.
I think so.
With Chad, yeah.
So you know, I think there's a lot
half
of
and
that.
half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering. Wondering.
Even though I think some of them may feel like it's time to move on. Maybe they don't have the. I don't want to.
They're
fight
not
going to
do it if he doesn't want it.
Now,
to
what's
happen.
interesting about that, Bill, back to the part that it's well known he would never acknowledge it, but the word is that the chancellor and the AD are not on the same page at all. Right. So normally when you have that doesn't spell a positive future for the AD, but I don't know if, again, back to the point, I don't know if there's votes enough. I mean, people want to dig down deep enough to make the move. You know?
I believe you're correct. I don't think there's clarity or consensus amongst the board members, but I will say this. I believe that the men and women who serve on the board of directors, the board of trustees for the University of Arkansas system, I think they're some of the finest, smartest, most capable people that we have in the state, and they have there's a tremendous amount of business experience. There's a tremendous amount of both political and cultural experience and understanding. There is a great deal. I can tell you 100%, as you well know, David, there is a great deal of passion to want to see success for Razorback athletic programs and all the athletic programs throughout the U of A system. So these people are, they're smart. Their head and their hearts are all in the right place. So I think there's good people, and I think a sound, good decision will be made going forward. Whether Hunter Yurchek's the athletic director or not, I don't know what that holds. But the bigger picture is there has to be a commitment to what I've discussed there's got to be a commitment to that both in theory and practice moving forward.
I think we've got it's just Groundhog Day. I think we have an answer here. DG in Hot Springs. DG, what you got for us?
My answer is Bill Vickery for athletic director. I like Hunter Yurchek as much as anybody, but he don't know what to say. Bill Vickery, if he can back up what he's saying, he said things more clearly than anybody I've heard talk. And if he can operate in the Arkansas political scene like he has the last 40-plus years, if he can operate in college athletics like that, man, put your name in the hat, dude. I'm for you.
There's an echo.
Wow,
I hear an echo.
There you go, Bill.
Thank you, DG. I hear an echo.
Isn't what he's describing what we're talking about? This is now more politics. This is now more like sociology than it is actual sport.
Bill, you can't ask for somebody else to take the gig with all that influence and that knowledge that you have, and then when it comes to you, say no. If your name is called, my friend, you come.
Listen, this is what stood out to me, and that was a wonderfully kind call. What stood out to me, though, was what women have asked me for a number of years now, which is, can you back up what you say?
Oh.
No.
Oh, wow.
Can you back up what you say?
Oh.
And, of course, we see I'm still single. So,
well, All I know is
that's by choice. That's by choice.
All I know is this, Bill. Bill Vickery is in Vegas after going to an NFL game that had a bar in the stadium up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
He
or whatever.
has up all night voice,
and he's here doing his segment at 6 a.m.
So he could handle Greg Sankey.
Hey, last thing before we go. So somebody says the call by which call do we have on Cam Little, Josh?
TV.
So somebody says this is really bad. Let's see if it's as bad as what somebody says. This is the Cam Little call from was it CBS yesterday?
No, it's Fox. It's
okay.
not Chris Meyer's best work.
Okay, here we go.
68 yards away. It's up there. It's out there. And it's good. It's good from 68.
How do they
that's
not have
it?
someone tell them it's the record of the history of the
So he
world?
didn't say the record on there too. That somebody said that he didn't mention the record. Somebody said that if we can find the Jags, see if we can find the Jags, Josh. I bet you the Jags are so much better. You know, because they'd already obviously
How
called
is
it.
that not
I know.
a runner giving them that?
Yeah, or just have a little bit more. I mean, that is a NFL all-time record.
Yes.
Yeah,
You go in, somebody's. Yeah, you would think that would be one of those things with plenty of.
Yeah, Justin Tucker, is that right? Who had that before?
Yeah, 66 yards against the Lions in December in the 2021 season.
Okay, so that's been 4 years. You
Want
think?
to go to Birdman?
Yeah, let's see Birdman real quick. Birdman, what you got for BV?
Yeah, Bill, I talked with Justin last week, and we agreed that in the NFL, you know what every player makes. You know what the coaches make. But Justin also told me that you can't get online and find out what every Razorback is making in NIL.
True.
You can't do it on the other colleges. So I want to know what evidence you have to back up your statement that it's so much about NIL. This sounds more like an opinion of yours, but there's no evidence that anybody knows what's happening. So how do you base your statement that you've been making? You're so convinced that it's NIL is just the worst thing. Give us some numbers. Tell us where you're getting that information from.
Thanks, Birdman.
Thanks, Birdman. That wasn't where I thought it was going.
That's a very good point. I'll point to two things. Ole Miss established an NIL collective right off the bat, and you look, they have gone from similar position as Arkansas to college football playoffs. Probably should have been in last year, will be in this year. But the best example is Texas Tech. And that's because the mega donor that they have has been very clear about how much money he put into an NIL collective, and they have gone from mid-level, also ran in the Big 12, to now college football playoff bound this year.
And they're getting talent they don't normally get. I mean,
so he's right. He's right. Listen, this is just an opinion. He's exactly right. But I believe there are examples of the opinion playing out that demonstrate what I'm talking about.
Well, let me remind you that the athletic director said as much. The athletic director said he didn't have the funds necessary, you know, which he got criticized because he's the guy that's supposed to be helping get the money. But he said Sam Pittman did not have the money necessary to achieve the goals that he needed to achieve. So he acknowledges that maybe you don't know the exact numbers, but you certainly. And then you fired the first three guys you hired for the NIL. That was fumbled. That was not a good job of picking people there. Bill, listen, go back to sleep, my friend.
Going back to sleep.
Yes.
Jordan, I was there when our man Cam Little did it. It was fun to see. And then someone run off the field. You know, it was just it was a fun day.
What hotel? When you stand in a hotel in Vegas, what is the name you put down? I know you don't put Bill Vickery.
I put down David BAZZEL. That way I get upgraded immediately.
Well done. Gotcha. All right, buddy. Have a great one. Good stuff as always.
Take care.
All right, we got a little Razorback graffiti brought to you by Pain Treatment MD. Listen, it should be a classic one with all the things that happened over the weekend. Don't go away. 8:30 here on Morning Mayhem.
Fernando Carmona joins Out of Bounds, courtesy of Colonial Life Independent Agents, Charlie Schaaf and Damon Francis. Call 501-413-4005.
This is Sports Center.
College basketball returns tonight, and the Arkansas Razorbacks are in action at 6 o'clock on the SEC Network and right here on 103.7 The Buzz. The number 14 ranked Arkansas Razorbacks will host the Southern Jaguars. It's their first game in a non-conference slate that features number 22 Michigan State, number 6 Duke, number 11 Louisville, number 10 Texas Tech, and number 2 Houston. Also on the docket tonight, number 3 Florida against number 13 Arizona in the Hall of Fame series in Las Vegas, and then also following that game, you'll have number 8 BYU against Villanova at 8:30. That is part of the Hall of Fame series. Razorback came a little yesterday. He nailed the longest field goal in NFL history, a 68-yarder that helped the Jags get a 30-29 win over the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a really cold morning and frosty conditions, it'll be sunny and it'll be milder this afternoon. Little Rock will get up to 68 this afternoon. Tonight it'll be clear. It'll get kind of chilly, but not as cold, down to 42 degrees. And our Tuesday it'll be mostly sunny and warm up to 73. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, it's your weekend recap brought to you by Fleet Management Services. We'll take a look back at Friday night high school football, Saturday in college, and Sunday in the NFL, plus the World Series. Also, we have Clint Sterner, thanks to Chris Crane, Dodge Jeep Ram. We'll talk a little NFL and Razorbacks with him. Plus, we got Arkansas basketball tipping off Monday night. All that and a whole lot more coming up Monday on Out of Bounds.
It's my favorite time of the year, fall, football, and Family Market. That's right, Family Market, your one stop for all the fall goodies, like deer corn, Juanita's Brittle, and a hot cup of community coffee strong enough to wake a sleeping hog. And while you're there, fill up with All-American Valero gasoline, proudly made here in the USA. It's quality fuel that keeps your engine running clean, smooth, and efficient. And man, it feels good to buy American. Plus, with your Family Market Rewards card, you automatically get 5 cents off every gallon, all day, every day. And don't forget about Big Mondays, when mid-grade fuel goes for the same price as regular. That's more money for Brittle, coffee, or heck, maybe even both. And you'll find your Family Market in Shannon Hills, Malvern, Pangburn, Mayflower, Hot Springs, and now our newest store in Wooster. And if there's not a Family Market near you yet, don't worry. One's a-coming. And trust me, it's going to be worth the wait. Family Market. Fuel in your fall the All-American way.
Alabama, live in concert.
Song of the South, sweet potato pie and a shirt.
Saturday, November 15th at Simmons Bank Arena with special guest the Marshall Tucker Band. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Serious injuries happen every day. If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8. Dial 8 for Rainwater, Holt, and Sexton. 888-8888. Anywhere in the state, dial 8. We've got you covered, Arkansas.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 1037 The Buzz app.
68 yards away. It's up there. It's out there. And it's good. It's good from 68.
It's time for Razorback Graffiti. Now, you know the drill. One sentence and one sentence only.
Let's bring the heat.
By Pain Treatment MD, Arkansas's most comprehensive pain practice with locations in Bryant and Hot Springs Village. Book now at paintreatmentmd.com or call 501-553-0000. Pain Treatment MD, treating pain, restoring lives.
All right, here we go. We're not going to have a long Razorback graffiti. Let's make it great. 661-1037, one sentence only. Fake Sterling, let's go.
Morning, guys. The Arkansas Razorbacks are officially non-bowl eligible. The good news is the SEC officials won their 6th game Saturday, and that's the truth.
Thank you, Fake Sterling. Dang, that's good.
JT and Benton, go.
I am going to cast the first vote for Steve Sullivan for athletic director.
Okay, I like it. Okay. I like it.
How much do you like it?
I love it. 661-1037.
David Shower.
David, if the Hogs
could block as well as your schlong blocks a shower, do not win a game.
Lord. My God.
Hog
My
freaking,
God.
Hog freaking wild. I took one yesterday, by the way. Go ahead.
19 penalties against the Hogs. Are you kidding me? Stevie Wonder could have officiated a better game.
I think it's actually 18. It was to be clear, 18.
Maybe Stevie Wonder.
They picked the flag up on that last one at the end of the game.
That's right.
You free Skull again. Hey, Coach.
Yes. Anybody?
Yeah. Way to go, Coach.
Very nice.
Go, Coach.
Very nice. Is that Ron
in
in
Pine
Bluff?
Bluff,
Yeah.
Hey, I got a basketball, Jones. Oh, baby, ooh, you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Barry Grooms.
Hey, guys, it was a big game in Fayetteville this weekend. Hootens Arkansas football's going to go with the referees by 21 penalties.
Nice. Nice. Way to go, Barry. I think you nailed it. Let's go to Doyle Hargraves.
We ain't got no damn defense, Randy.
661-1037 is the number.
Love it. Oh, Scott.
Hey, you just can't fix stupid.
Say what?
You can't fix stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go back. Doyle Hargraves, you forgot something?
I play cards with J.D. Shellnut, chief of police. The referees are on my side.
Is that Bobby Petrino Sr.?
Yeah.
Bobby, there's no way you could come from my loin.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it.
J.M. Zebra. I guess that's Justin Moore's Zebra.
Mm-hmm.
What about your mustache? Read a rule book.
Yeah, we have plenty of those today.
No, we haven't. We got it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Hey,
Savage.
Roger, my give a damn is busted.
I understand. Hey, it's Greg Sankey.
Our guest for tomorrow at the Touchdown Club. Good morning, Greg.
I'm Sank.
Yeah, about that, David, I think I'll just pass on coming to Little Rock.
Nice. Hey, it's my red Sharpie.
Roger, you got to pick a new color. I'm so dry and dull. I'm just wore out.
I know, red Sharpie. I know. I try to pass by you. I put you even behind the blue and the green. I put you behind them.
Right, some big numbers on those.
Big numbers, yes. Buddy. Big number. Hey, her.
Her.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
That's outstanding. Hey, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, this is the American dream. 287 pounds of blue-eyed soul, baby. And let me tell you something, them ladies are sacred to me, baby. I don't care what they've done in their past. It's just like how I feel. Them Razorback hoes, baby. Even weaving. Daddy.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Bad connection.
Dusty, you're worthy of calling back because nobody got that one. You must have been coming right off of the 430 off ramp, right by Shackelford on. 630.
Get by Baptist over
right
there.
there.
Sure
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, RJ?
Dearly beloved.
He's filing today for re-election.
Oh, he's filing all right. Hey, Craig O'Neill, you're not here till Wednesday. What are you doing?
That's another Arkansas Razorback SEC law.
Oh, yes. Let's go to Tim. Hey, Tim.
What a fight.
That's way to go, Tim. Hey, David, it's your athletic
it's
director.
Frank Broyles.
Yeah.
Hello, Frank.
Now, David, this is Frank calling, and I just wanted to see what you think about moving Goose and Nuts into the AD position and bringing Gus Malzahn up from the deep south to coach the Razorbacks.
Ooh, Frank, that's not what? No.
That would not go.
You don't think it would work?
Nope.
Oh, he wouldn't. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Hey, Freeze, did you hear that?
I heard it. I just want to say I'm putting my name in the coaching hat for Arkansas.
I bet he does. He'll put his name anywhere once. Let's go to Clinton Sterner. Hey, Clint.
Fellas, has your old lady thrown a yellow flag in your bedroom? Are you constantly playing from behind the chains? Hell, Chief, It's hard to score when your 10 is pitched at 3rd and long. Here's a secret, Hog Boss. It's not you, it's T. Take a direct snap with TRT, and the only flag she'll throw is the white one.
Oh,
Yeah! Dusty Rhodes.
Let's go try it again here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's try this again, baby. This is the American dream. 287 pounds of blue-eyed soul, baby. And let me tell you something, that them ladies are sacred to me, baby. And I don't care what they've done in their past. And that's how I feel about them Razorback hogs. Even if we are having some real hot times, Diddy.
Maybe it didn't matter. Emerald Lagasse.
Okay.
Yeah, the secret ingredient in my souffle is Taylor Green.
Ooh, I like that. Is top notch. Ronda Rousey.
Hi, RJ.
Hey, RJ. Frank Fletcher's. Frank.
When you do business with me, you get free loaner cars and all the orange juice you want.
I don't know what that means, Frank, but we love you. Kirby Smart.
Hey, guys, even my doctor now agrees. It's officially a clap.
It's a clap.
Steve Sullivan.
All right. Hey, guys, good to see you, but I am going to officially accept the position of athletic director at the University of Arkansas.
What? Roger Scott. Damn it! John.
I want to know where's Nolan Stackett.
Jeez. Grease. Hey, Grease.
When we come off this bye and we get done ripping and tearing and shredding them apart, we're going to come back from LSU and ring that bell like we always wanted to.
I like it, Grease. Rogers Bath Fitter Shower.
No stink on this long.
No,
Wow.
sir. That's
Good
right.
Lord.
Thank you, Roger Shower. Hey, Johnny Neighbors. What's up, buddy?
Hey, guys, it's John Neighbors. And the director of SEC officials called me after the game and said no matter how bad those officials stunk up the Razorback games, that's still better than my show. What does that mean?
I don't know, John, but I can tell you what. John and I share one thing in common, two things in common. Our love for the Razorbacks and our hairline. Our hairline goes way back, Jack. It is way back. John Gruden. Hey, John.
Hey, man, this is John Gruden,
Yeah,
and
we-
I'm just dying to be the next coach of the Hogs.
Now, we
I
want
like
you,
it.
Johnny.
I
All
like
right,
it.
the Razorback end zone. What do you got?
Anybody there?
Oh, what's a great call. And that's Razorback Graffiti.
Yes, do thank Pain Treatment MD, Roger. Appreciate them. You can check them out online at paintreatmentmd.com or call 501-553-0000. Good folks. They've got locations in Bryant and Hot Springs Village. So thank you for sponsoring Graffiti. That was good.
Thank you. That was an excellent. It really
yes.
was excellent, Baz. That was a lot of the classics on there.
Let's take a break.
Want to do it?
We'll come back and do our Razorback Rewind, brought to you by Honks Homes, and it will. We're going to just play Razorback highlights only. We can't stomach anything else. So maybe we can have one play that have a flag in it. Because
He said flag.
Successful one.
Yeah, I wonder how many plays we ran in the second half. If we had 15 flags of the total number of plays, I can go right back and try to find that. How many plays? What percentage of the plays had flags? That'll be an interesting stat. A little shaft right there, Roger, taking us to break with.
Yeah.
A little shaft.
That's all part of today's stuff. That
I didn't see that
Gypsy
today.
Trampton things, Maggie May, all those things that I'll play today. It's all there,
Yes,
brother.
and it is
All there.
The theme is
The theme
cool
is
songs.
No, it was all part of this day in history.
I did.
Yeah,
What was
Maggie May,
the
yeah.
little shaft? What was the part of the history?
That was number one at
Gotcha,
this
gotcha,
time type
gotcha,
thing. Yeah.
Gotcha. Great song here. Take us a break. 8:45 here, Morning Mayhem. Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
You asked for a premium boat at an accessible price, and Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports delivered. Introducing the new Vexus Defender, starting at under $32,000. Unlike other brands, the Defender boasts an all-welded, high-performance hull, hydraulic steering, and custom fiberglass components that give you a stronger, smoother, and drier ride. For 42 years, our award-winning family business has put sportsmen first. Experience the difference at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports at Hot Springs or Little Rock location, or on the web at TraderBills.com.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood, or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Hi, this is Ted with Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. We are proud to offer window and door replacement and installation. Our upfront, honest pricing and easy financing make it easy for you to increase the value of your home and reduce your energy cost in one step. Accountable Roofing and Remodeling windows and doors carry a lifetime guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Call us today, 501-621-0500, or visit us on the web at accountablerr.com.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oaklawn Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oaklawn Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Razorback center Caden Kittler will join Morning Mayhem each week this football season to discuss everything that's going on with the Razorbacks and college football. Brought to you by J. Martin Law. If you have any legal question, call Jay for free 24/7 at 501-951-1333. J. Martin for all your legal needs. Don't delay. Call Jay.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I just love that. Who's your daddy and what does he do?
8:48 here on this Monday. No touchdown club today with Greg Sankey. That's tomorrow, Tuesday.
Gives you a little reprieve, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier Monday. Yeah, it's
I know, dude.
Yeah, it's nice to have sort of a little bit of a break. Well, I'll do a Steve Sullivan's podcast.
I get 12 songs in.
Yeah,
you got to do another week of that stuff.
But it's all good. Yeah, but he'll be tomorrow at the Touchdown Club, and it'll be at the DoubleTree. You can come in person, get a chance to meet and get your picture made with you if you want to, or you can listen here on the Buzz or all the streaming services that Arkansas PBS shoots for us. Josh, are we ready to roll with our Razorback Rewind? Let's hit it.
Another edition of Arkansas football is in the books. Let's listen back on how it all went down for the Hogs. This is your Razorback Rewind, brought to you by Hawks Homes in Conway and Bryant. Let Hawks Homes help you design your new home, lake house, or duck club. Check out Hawks Homes inventory in Bryant and Conway or online at hawkshomes.net.
So here we go again. 2nd and goal from the 3. Green off play action, going to dump it short. Jones complete. Touchdown, Arkansas. Rohan Jones at the goal line made the grab at the tie game. This will be a 42-yarder from the left hash. Out of the hold of Devin Bale to give the Razorbacks the lead. The snap is down. The kick is up. It has plenty of distance, and it is good. So this will be a 30-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Starzyk hit earlier from 42. They put a second back on the clock, so there are 5 seconds remaining in the half. It's a good snap. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Brown came back to get the ball. Now Talon, option play left into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Green with a long count. Hands it to Washington, right side. Angles inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Arkansas. Mike Washington from 20 yards out, and it's a 2-score game. So they break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage, going for 2 with Washington in the backfield. Shovel pass, Jones, the 2-point conversion successful. They ran the shovel pass. Rohan Jones with a successful 2-point conversion. Great call, great execution. Grounding. Oh my gosh. They called grounding. Talon Green's hurt. The Razorbacks are mad. They thought it should have been a penalty. The boos rained down. Bobby Petrino's making his way to midfield. Jeff Levy is there as well. A tough way to end it. Mississippi State snaps their 16-game conference losing streak. 38-35 is the bitter final tonight at Razorback Stadium.
Yeah, I thought the fans were awesome. They gave us a bunch of support. I thought our players competed extremely hard. We hurt ourselves or whatever hurt us, and we just came up short, which is sad because these guys, they deserve to win a game.
Well, it's just a different guy, isn't it?
Yeah,
I loved him on the press conference. I mean, he was just as calm as he was and everything. He's asking Trey Biddy's questions, telling Trey what he's doing. So, I mean, you hurt for the guy because he really is giving all these guys.
Yeah, I do want to thank, by the way, too, Hawks Homes for sponsoring the Razorback Review. Thanks to Brian and Kevin Hawks.
The rewind. The rewind.
You know, the letters are so close.
They really
are so
are.
close.
Well,
rewind.
We've only been doing it for 2 years now. I mean, and I'll give you some grace because we only do it every week for 2 years. So
Razorback Rewind brought to you by Hawks Homes. But yes, thank you, Brian and Kevin. Appreciate you guys sponsoring that. Yeah, we listened. How many movies did we do? We probably did 25 movies.
We did. We never figured it out.
We did a lot.
We never had a
but yeah, Roger. I'm sure he's disappointed. He, even if he doesn't, he's got to realize that at this point it's going to be tough for him to get the job. But he'd love to see his team win. These guys work hard, and listen. You go up by 2 scores twice in the fourth quarter. I thought the first time after all these penalties, they came back and thought, and then we go up by 2 scores again. I thought we've got this game won.
Yeah. You don't want to offend anybody by saying that's when you got to put your foot on somebody's neck.
Put it on the neck, Roger.
I mean, when you're up there 14 points, and Coach Petrino is not one of those guys that's trying not to lose.
Well, but you know what? You pick up a valid point. Sully was saying we got a little conservative those last 3 drives. Did not get first downs.
Do you think so?
Well, Sully, there was one of the calls here on 3rd down. It was sort of a screen to the outside. And of course, it's hard to criticize the guy. They've scored 35 points, for goodness sake. But they just, if they just get a couple first downs, game's over with. And then, of course, Mississippi State's got to go, 80 yards? And fourth down, it just throw it up, the guy runs back, and just golly. And then they have the 4th down. Listen, at the end of the game to score. And our guy has him. If he just makes the tackle, grabs him, lets him go, and scores a touchdown. It's just. But hey, by the way, basketball starts tonight. We'll visit with Pat Bradley here in a few minutes. Brought to you by Cabot Outdoors, and so maybe Pat will give us some encouragement. I think it's gonna be fun to watch. Yes, I think it's gonna be fun to watch this basketball team. You got the Trojan women in action tonight. You got UCA at North Carolina in men's action tonight. Arkansas State's playing tonight. So basketball, Roger, officially here.
We're in November,
and we're out of the bowl. We're not going to be covering the bowl.
We're
you know
not,
what that means?
Yeah.
It means I need to consider whether I want to have surgery in December. I don't know.
Is that the only thing?
That's how that determines.
Well,
That's
just
exactly.
that, because I did
What is the surgery on?
Would be a shoulder replacement or my other knee. Either one of them need replacement.
Make sure they do the
Last year I did it, and I didn't go to the. Was that 2 years ago?
No, Liberty Bowl was last year. So
It was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Was the year I decided. I drove over there, did the show at the bar restaurant. Did not go to the game because the press box was very tight.
You did
I was
come
on crutches.
home.
How about that? Go over there to do the show for the station.
That's what you do.
How about
That's what you do. Now there are a lot of people that are saying that your name is in the hat for a gig up that
It's
way.
not true. Not true at all. They would never. You think they'd want to ask guys like Scanlon or Joe Klein or me or to help in some way, but they don't. They got it all figured out up there.
But maybe this will be the time that something like that happens. Hey, I got a couple of buddies out there. I don't want to say their names, but I don't even know if they're listening. One is over 40 days sober, and another one is over 30.
Don't say 'em!
And here in town. And the other guy who he had to go out of town to get it done, but he is over 30. Just got his 30-day chip on narcotics and such like that. So congratulations to those guys. You can get it done.
Excuse me. Don't say them.
I won't say that. I won't say that. I don't want to say it because I didn't tell you. I don't want to do it.
By the way, okay, so we had 15 penalties. I looked it up. Guess how many plays we ran in the second half? Take a shot, Raj. You go first.
How many plays?
How many offensive plays we ran?
20.
What do you say, Josh?
35.
36. So on 36 plays, we had 15 penalties.
Oh, wow.
So you're almost
at 50%.
Some of those plays don't count, though, right?
That's a good question. That's a good question. If I have to figure that out in the math, do they?
No.
Would they?
How many are replay first down?
That's right. That's right. I wonder how they figure that in the stats. I don't know that, but they say 36 plays ran from scrimmage, 15 penalties in the second half. That's a lot. That's the majority of your plays. Let me just say that.
Not a majority of your plays.
That's a lot of them.
15 is not a majority.
It's close to it. It's close.
It is nearly 50%.
It's close to it.
You get just
never.
Listen,
I've never heard
it's a majority. 15 times 2 is 30.
Listen, it's close to 30 to me. That's exactly right. You're getting to see how I work. My brain works. But still,
point remains.
Yeah, point. How in the world? 15 penalties and a half. I mean, it's rare error. Most teams never get 15 in a game.
It's almost a record.
Yeah, 18 is, and then the last one they picked up the flag. It would have been 19 for 200 yards. For some reason, the grounding call against Taylor Green, they picked it up. So,
and how many flags? How many penalties before Coach Petrino got his?
We think that they missed 2 calls, and that's what got him fired up. And then there were 5 altogether.
Was it second half when he got that penalty?
Second half, yeah, there were 5 altogether.
So they had 15 in the second half.
Yeah, 15,
19 total, right?
Yeah, 19. No, 18 total.
18 total,
yeah.
15 second half, and his was either the first or the second, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was the after. I thought there was one other before.
Half number 2.
I may be wrong. Yeah, half number 2.
So it was probably the 6 or 7 penalty total.
Yes. Roger, did you see on this day? What day did the World Trade Center, the new World Trade Center, open in New York? You see what year it was? How long did it take from 9/11 to build the new one? What year did they open? 1,776 foot tall.
Was it 5 years later?
2014.
Oh, wow.
Took that long. Also, what great game in Razorback history was played on this day? It lasted 4 hours and 14 minutes.
Ooh, was that Kentucky?
The longest NCAA college football game in history. 58-56, Hogs over Ole Miss on this day, 2001. How about that?
Wow.
How about that?
How about it?
Also, Jesse the Body Ventura is elected governor, but even bigger, on this day, 1992, Arkansas Governor Bill Clinton defeated George Bush to win the U.S. presidential election. How about that? I was downtown the night it happened, man. How cool is that? Whether you like his politics or not, pretty darn cool.
I think so.
All right, 9 o'clock. Don't go away.
Kojo Nation, are you ready?
Here he comes. The platinum-selling cowboy. Cody Johnson, Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Cody, country's heavy hitter. Here comes country's best. Cody Johnson, live. The hits, the new music. Cody Johnson in concert. Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Tickets on sale Friday, November 7th, 10 a.m. Available at Ticketmaster.com. North Little Rock. Don't miss Cody Johnson live.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for rainwater Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
Sports talk and entertainment.
I can't understand the food in your mouth.
That'll put a smile on your face.
That's the word you're saying.
KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
It's getting cold out there, and the North Little Rock Police Department is preparing for it. The department's Silver Angels Christmas Drive aims to spread warmth and joy to those in nursing homes. They are inviting people to donate simple comforts that will also bring fun during the holidays. You can donate several items, including socks, hats, gloves, shirts, blankets, board games, and coloring books. Those can be dropped off at the North Little Rock Justice Center. And as millions of Americans and thousands here in Arkansas face tough times due to the shutdown, the Arkansas Food Bank partnered with St. Mark Baptist Church this weekend to give them a helping hand. And also First Baptist Church in North Little Rock came together with Pulaski County Judge Barry Hyde to provide meals for families over the weekend. They distributed 50 meals to people impacted by the shutdown. More giveaways are expected in the future. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After the really cold morning, it'll be milder this afternoon, sunny with a high of 68 degrees. Tonight, clear, chilly, but not as cold. Only a low around 42 tonight. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny day, and we'll warm up to 73. I'm meteorologist Pat Walker for the Buzz Radio Network.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowl shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them BAZZEL sent you.
Arkansas's larger-than-life experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that mix Animal Kingdom adventures with winter wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end November 3rd. Call 562-314-4603 for details. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Do you often worry you left the garage door open? With the LiftMaster Garage Door Opener powered by MyQ, you'll never worry again. You can control, secure, and monitor your garage from your smartphone phone anytime from anywhere through the MyQ app. As an authorized LiftMaster dealer, we have smart openers designed for your needs, including belt drive motors for ultra-quiet operation, integrated camera for live video streaming, and battery backup that lets you in when the power is out. Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas. Garage door repair, new garage doors, and openers. Check us out at precisiondoorwoodrock.com.
Painkillers, steroids, ice packs, and gravity chairs. Nothing relieved Abby's back pain. But the answer was right there the whole time.
I've heard the QC Kinetics commercials many times on the radio, and it seemed like all of a sudden, everywhere I went, every store I went into, when I'd get in my car, there was the QC Kinetics commercial, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting the idea. I'm supposed to go and check out and have a consultation.
Patients who have exhausted every means for relief are always welcome at QC Kinetics. In fact, tens of thousands around the country will tell you that QC Kinetics regenerative treatments helped relieve their chronic joint pain without any surgery or harmful drugs.
I feel like a person that's never had back pain, and I have written QC Kinetics and the phone number down on my business card so many times I can't count.
Abby can't stop talking about what QC Kinetics did for her. Now it's your turn. Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Spread across 5 states, Centennial Bank upholds our commitment to the communities we serve through our support of businesses and families. Our tradition of being a good corporate neighbor is one of our top priorities. Through education and support, partnership with our dedicated employees, shareholders, and local boards, and superior customer service, one family and business at a time, we are proud to help our communities thrive, because that's what being a good neighbor is all about. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
And I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, 9:06 on this Monday, November 3rd. Welcome to November, everybody.
Hey now.
Hope you had a great weekend. Had so much going on with football. You got a World Series, Game 7, and extra innings. Some say maybe one of the best World Series ever. You can certainly make the argument there were games there that were impressive. And you had that going on. Then you had all the college football. You had NFL football. You got NASCAR going on. You got basketball tonight across the state.
Did you all see how the NASCAR ended?
No, I didn't. I just.
Oh, just heartbreaking for Denny Hamlin. Heartbreaking again.
Was it what happened?
He was up 3 seconds with 3 laps to go, and one of the cars that took 2 tires in the last stop blew out one of its tires, and they all got regrouped together, and he ended up losing because was not as fast out of the pits. But he led 220 laps. Kyle Larson led 0 laps, and Kyle Larson won the race.
Are you watching these races, or you just follow up?
I was watching yesterday. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. A lot of activities going on.
So many activities.
Yes. Let's check in with a guy who's got his official season underway tonight, our man Pat Bradley.
It's now time to talk to the shooter, Pat Bradley, brought to you by Cabot Outdoors, your Hustler Zero turn mower and steel equipment dealer. And we work with all brands in the service department. CabotOutdoors.com. Now from the land of the Bruins, Celtics, Patriots, and Red Sox, here is Pat Bradley.
Hey! Good morning, PB.
Hey, what do we say, boys?
What do you say, Bob?
Well, we're excited, after this past weekend, there's no bowl to play for. It's another loss, 7 in a row. Time to turn, they got 3 more games to play, but it's really time
mathematically, we're out.
Time to put the energy and love into basketball. You can still support the Hogs, but it's official tonight. Now, all the exhibitions are over with. Now it's real deal. They count on the win-loss column, and Southern's not a bad team, but some people may not have heard of them. But they're favorites to win their conference. They won it last year too, right?
They won it last year, and I think this year, this obviously the SWAC, which we're familiar with the SWAC league, but I think tonight is just going to be another example of just getting out there and really stretching the legs. It shouldn't be much of an issue. They look pretty good, and the roster is fantastic. I think that the collection of seems like the guys like each other and work well together. So, looking at the schedule, it's probably going to be, you at Michigan State, UCA, Samford. So you've got one really good test at Michigan State, and then and then we get ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you've got UCA actually in-state game there. This is the one after Michigan State. That's Tuesday, November 11th. The Michigan State game is this Saturday, November 8th at 6 p.m. and Southern is tonight at 6 on the SEC Network. Are you calling any games this year, Pat, or just studio only?
I'll be doing some games. I don't have any in the next couple of weeks. Certainly not any hog games with. It's always fun doing hog games, but it's funny because you're either too much of a homer or not enough of a homer. So
right. That's right. It's one way or the other. Well, tell us based on the few games that you've seen, the few exhibition games, who are the guys that you think may surprise us, may step through? I mean, will it be Malik Thomas, the freshman? Is he going to be a superstar this year? What have you seen based on the few games, exhibition practices? What do you think is going to happen with this roster?
I think when it comes to the freshmen, like I know people say all freshmen, and it does take time. I mean, you're not going to have a 18 or 19-year-old player his first time going through everything be consistently great, right? So I think, like we've seen since the beginning of time, you're going to have some ups and downs with those. In Acuff, I think is going to be
Acuff, yeah.
Roy seems to be Darius Acuff seems to be trending for a first-round draft pick.
Wow.
Now, with that being said, just because he's physically is already there. You know what I mean?
6'3", 190.
What's the optimum?
I mean, yeah, but his explosiveness is like you can see. I mean, he sprints with the ball, and then mid-sprint, he explodes to like a second sprint. Okay. I mean, it's just like. But I do think Trevor. We've been talking about Trevor Brazil for a long time for a good reason. He is another guy that, like, physically you can see it. I just think mentally he's there. He's a mature guy. You know what I mean? He's been. What's this?
Yeah,
we have to come up with a new term, by the way.
It seems like he's been there 5 years, but it's actually it's 3, right? Yeah, it's his third.
Can I put since the Razorbacks football team, Roger? I love we love your songs, Cat Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Can you put your effort into coming up with a different terminology than freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior? Because some of these guys are there for 6-7 years.
I agree wholeheartly. We can definitely do that. I haven't thought about it, but just give me enough time, and I'll come up with something stupid.
So let me ask you this, Pat: is the heart?
I mean, they're not seniors. What are they? What is Trevor Brazil?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's a seventh year.
You know what? Do you start doing what we do with parents and grandparents? Do we go? He's a grand senior. Is he a great grand senior? Yeah. Is he one of those?
That's a good starting point. Yes, I like that.
All right, so Pat, let me ask you this: is the heart and soul of this team? Is it Billy Richmond? Is it Carter Knox? Is it DJ Wagner? I mean, who are the guys? Or who was the guy maybe that is the heart and soul? Is it Richmond?
I've been, Coach Calipari, and if you guys haven't been, he's really good at letting you get into practices, and I would encourage people to do that.
Really?
Because he's really good at it.
What do you mean really good? I mean, anybody go into practice, or are you talking about media?
He's pretty. I mean, even fans. I think it was before the Notre Dame game. Wasn't there an open practice on?
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Like Friday or Saturday, something like that.
Who knew?
But it's funny you brought those two guys up because, like, Carter Knox is very confident. Billy is a very energetic guy. But I think those two guys are definitely what you would want in sort of energetic teammate kind of personality. And I think DJ Wagner is a pretty, what you'd say, typical point guard mentality guy where, he's always looking out for everybody, making sure, everything's sort of pointed in the right direction. So he's got a good mix of guys. I mean, they're really, from what I've been around them, they're good dudes. You know what I mean? Now, good dudes don't always win national championships.
Translate. Yeah.
But they are, they definitely one another, and they do have an edge, or you hope they have an edge. I think that's what all great teams have, an edge. If you're gonna,
Do want to
you know how it is.
Do want to thank Cabot Outdoors for sponsoring Pat each week at 901 South Pine Street in Cabot. 501-843-7956 for all your outdoor needs. Been selling trusted lawn equipment in Cabot for many years. It's funny. We look at last year's team that almost made it to the Elite Eight. This team is so much deeper from the get-go. So the expectations are high. But my goodness, the conference alone has. We're not, what are we, third, fourth in the conference, and
right.
Yeah,
and we're a Final Four pick.
I don't know if we're a Final Four.
Well,
pick, but I think expectations are,
and right now expectations are we're in the three.
That's right.
Yeah, could be Final Four. I think that's the thing with Coach Cal. He's going to have a talented roster. He's always going to do it. You look back and. His last few years at Kentucky, they were winning the league. They were like a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. Go back and look. It's just his teams got upset in the tournament. And I was having this conversation last week. It's like, what would you rather? So, Baz, you started the show, okay? I mean, not the show. You started this hour. And I don't even know if you know what you said. But you said, we're out of bowl contention. We've got 3 games left. Basically, we just got to go through the motions, right?
Well, yeah.
When I talk to people about basketball, like, everybody only remembers the tournament.
Sure.
Enjoy the 4 months that lead up to the tournament, because our team, we're going to be in the top 15, top 10. We're going to be winning games. So, like, in basketball, and football is going to become this because of the college football playoff. More and more, it's there already with basketball. People are not appreciative enough of your team being good during the regular season.
You bet.
Enjoy it. And the tournament, like I said, the number 1 seed gets beat in the tournament, and they're like, "Oh, our season's terrible." Like, dude, you've been winning games, been number 1 for 4 months. But that's the nature of the NCAA, of college basketball. So I just want people to enjoy our team being good for a couple of months.
Well, let me remind everybody too, Pat. Remember last year, in the non-conference season, I'm looking at the schedule last year. You lost to Baylor, you lost to Illinois. You beat Miami, and you beat Michigan. That was in New York. But then you start your conference play. Remember, Raj lost 5 in a row, and then you lost Boogie. Yeah. You thought the season was, we're probably done. And then they start hanging around and hanging in there and getting more W's than losses, and it turned up being an exciting season. And I think so long as you have Cal, you're going to have a team that plays hard. He will push all the right buttons.
Well, and Cal has a few other guys that he had last year.
That's right.
So he's more familiar with them.
And they are with them.
So there's not only do we need the team to be cohesive when they get into January conference play, but now the coach knows several of these players, and he can ask them to be leaders that have already been there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think familiarity may breed success there.
Who,
go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
But no, they're definitely. I mean, this is year 2. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
And I think for me and for you guys and for what we do, obviously, like, when you look at, we want to be, and I always say this, it's like, you just want your team to be talked about on ESPN on a Monday morning, right? I mean, that's what we all go on ESPN or
top
whatever.
10 play, top 10 play, yeah.
Top 10 play. They're talking about the Cowboys, and in my case, the Patriots. And, you know, when you look at what we got in hoops this year, you know, we played Duke on Thanksgiving. Then we go Louisville as a top 10 team.
Unreal.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, when you say that, it makes us, in my mind, may I use this term, harken back to the glory days of yesteryear.
Yes.
In year 2 with this guy, I think we have so much faith in Coach Cal and what he's done in the past that we are not rebuilding. And for him to have several guys back on a team in the era of portal is also speaks volumes.
That's cool.
But even that.
Go ahead.
Even that, Scat Daddy, like what I thought last year when he took the job, like I think we have great respect and reverence for Razorback basketball, right?
For sure.
We do, because we've been through it.
Yes.
The nation was sort of like they took an eye to it. Like, okay.
Agree.
The Hogs are that's what they are. And yes, that's what we are. We command the respect of a Hall of Fame coach wanting to sign a five-year, $50 million contract with us. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to do that?
No doubt. Musselman put us back. Musselman put us back on that map of putting us back in. So even though it's been 95, been 30 years since the championship runs, we still have Cal. We had Musselman put us back into the spotlight in a big way.
But even Coach Muss's teams, like they weren't a top. He went to the Elite Eight.
Sure, no. I know where you're going. Yeah. But I think if I may,
a top 5 team in the country all year long.
No, exactly. But I think to your point is that those days that we remember when you were there with Coach Richardson and all that, all the other guys are okay. But the nation still remembers the Arkansas Razorback. Not a fluke.
Right.
They remember the Arkansas Razorbacks as being a power all those years with Coach Richardson, the down years, and then finally, with Musselman doing what he did, and now with Coach Cal. I mean, it just gives them back some more cachet with Coach Cal being there.
And
go ahead, baby.
That's what's fun. It's fun. It's just we're talking about it. Everybody, now around the country. I don't know if you guys. I know it's in the heat of football, but now everyone around the country is like, "Oh, Arkansas, up 10. Look how good they look."
Right.
Well,
they're kind of getting to. They're coming around.
Here's the best part: you've already played Cincinnati, win. You've already played Memphis, win. This Saturday you got Michigan State. On the 27th, as you mentioned, Thanksgiving weekend, you got Duke. December 3rd, which is a week later, you got Louisville. A few weeks after that, you got Texas Tech. A week after that, you got Houston. Are you kidding me? Houston, Texas Tech, Louisville, Duke, Michigan State. I mean, you're getting tournament games. You're getting classics.
These are all top 25 teams.
Yeah, that's right. They're all blue bloods to a certain degree and all have a history with us.
Absolutely.
Either recent or going back many years. And so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch this. I was going to ask real quick, too, and do want to thank Cabot Outdoors for sponsoring Pat again. Is the most exciting player on this team when he's on fire, is it Carter Knox? Is he the guy that's going to have the high? I know Brazil will have the big ducks and all that, but is the guy that just sort of turns in like the Michael Jordan kind of deal? Would it be Knox? Or you think it's going to be one of the freshmen or Richmond? Who do you think the guy is? Everybody goes, wow, did you see what happened last night with the Razorbacks?
And that's so Carter Knox. He's got he is. So when you asked earlier about like who could take that next jump,
right?
I mean, you look at Carter Knox because he's a sophomore. He's got the build. I mean, kid's 6'7", 225.
Right.
And he's got a good mentality. He's a very competitive kid, which means he's going to be in the gym every day. His brothers, one was in the NBA, one plays, I think, at Central Florida now, wherever he's at. But So, yes, Carter's definitely one you look at and you say, okay, I see this kid taking the next step to could be first team all SEC. He's potentially got the build and ability to be a first-round pick in this year's NBA draft.
Second one you've said.
Billy Richmond. No, I know, but that's
I like
a good
it.
sign. That's
I
good.
like it. I like it.
Likes it a lot.
But Billy Richmond's the same way. Billy's another 6'6", super athletic kid that can develop. I think we look at sophomores like, okay, can they turn the corner, right? I mean, it's tough to really say what you're going to get out of a freshman because we hadn't seen them before.
Yeah.
And I know you guys are the same way as me. Show me. Right?
Yes.
I mean, that's what we...
Show me.
I'm not going to give it. Show me. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to tell you you're great if I hadn't seen it.
Well,
Let me say it.
You know, Pat and Roger, there is one guy on this show that'll be doing a post-game basketball show.
Yep.
His name is Josh Neighbors. He'll be doing it with
Hello.
He'll be doing it with Wes Moore.
Okay.
Correct.
What are your expectations, Josh? You excited about this season with all these? Obviously, you don't do the show after the non-conference
Josh,
schedule.
that's big shoes, Josh. That's Randy. We used to do the fifth quarter with Randy Rainwater.
Yeah,
you did the fifth quarter in basketball.
And Josh did this by himself last year. Now Wes is
quarter,
back. Yeah, fifth quarter.
Fifth quarter in basketball.
That's what they call it.
That's right.
Yeah, Pat, it was a solo endeavor for me last year, and now the sponsors are back, the money's back. Guess who's back? Wes Moore. There you go. That's not fire. Come on. What part of that was wrong? What part of that was wrong?
Wow. I didn't say it wasn't true. I didn't say anything about it, but for you to bust him on it like that. No, you did.
It's the truth.
Own it.
Nobody did stuff for free here.
You did.
Except for me.
You owned it.
Pat?
Whoa.
It ain't cheap to have two S's on your name. You know what I mean? He's got to pay for that.
Wow.
I am. This is a Final Four team. I mean, I think it's reasonable to expect that. Like, there's. I mean, the problem is, and Pat knows this as well. The one thing that's different about college basketball is it's like you play a 30-game season. And it's a 1-game playoff. So obviously, you have a bad night, your season can be over. But this team they are so athletic. They've got so much flexibility. They're big. They should be able to shoot some. I think there's gonna be some nights where they hold teams like 50 points.
Nights in white satin.
Yeah, they got the entire thing. I think it's hard to see them not in the Final Four.
Well, listen, that's what we expect. I mean, it's fair for us because we've seen it happen.
I think so.
Yeah, we got Cal, and we got players. Got
look how good they were down 15 and they ended up beating the hell out of Memphis. I mean, they're a good team.
Whoa. I'm still going back to that shot you took at West.
Shot.
Just the truth. Just the truth.
Well, I didn't say it
Hey,
wasn't.
do you guys get Cal on? Does Cal come on the show?
Yeah, we had him on last couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we can't get Wes on.
Wow, listen, Cal didn't do that very often. He was promoting the thing in Hot Springs. That's why we had him on.
Right. You know where St. John's is down in Hot Springs? I do.
Catholic Church. Pat, well, listen.
You can get him at the Touchdown Club.
I know. I tried to get him when Jimmy Johnson spoke, but he was busy. I was going to get him. He was going to be a guest of Jimmy. All right, so your journey begins tonight, Pat, officially. It's on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Counting on you.
Bring home the bacon, baby. Let's go.
Enjoy. Listen, this is going to take us through when spring's eternal.
Yes, how
right?
crazy is
I mean,
that?
yesterday
Yes.
we turned the clock back.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's cold. It's rainy.
Yep.
Basketball is going to take us to when the flowers bloom in April.
But let's say the vibrant colors are out right now. And Pat, please start making yourself a note, mental or otherwise, to work in Morning Mayhem time, or Mayhem at the very least, into some of your broadcasts. We've got to hear some of that, please. Or just refer to this show, or if you're going to talk about, let me tell you something, the Signal in Mayhem, anything you can do.
The Bradley bedroom is ready for service. So, but I don't know.
I'll be back.
Wow. I don't know if you take.
Wow.
I don't know if you take
wow,
time.
That's what he says.
I don't know.
Yes, actually send that message out. Please, the bedroom is in service.
Yes, and it's time over. Ding, ding.
You drive by my house and
please put that out, Josh.
Yeah.
Tweet that on the
There's a red light. There's a red light that flashes my house when Pat's there.
And what you need to remember, Pat, is that there's a light that comes on that doorbell ring if you bring somebody with you.
Yeah.
You better know that.
Everything is recorded.
Everything.
The only thing I ask is put music to it the next time you send it out. Like the Benny Hill music.
That'd be great, yes.
All right, PB, let's go. Let's get it done. Here we go.
All right, Pistol.
Talk to you next week.
Love you, boys.
All right, Bob. Hey, give your mom a call for me and tell her I said hello.
Will do.
All right, love you, Bob. There it is.
All right.
Pat Brown.
Thanks to Kevin Outdoors.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, guys, you know, for those who are worn out from football, you got 3 games left. At least you can take some joy in watching some Razorback basketball tonight. So,
what is Wes Moore doing here? He looks like he just got through doing party pumps. Look how big those arms are on that dude. Wow!
All right, 9:30 here on Morning Mayhem.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
This is Sports Center.
Up and down weekend for the Arkansas-based Division I schools. First, the Arkansas Razorbacks fell against the Mississippi State Bulldogs 38-35 on Saturday afternoon in Fayetteville. The Hogs are now 2-7 overall. They are 0-5 in conference play. They'll now have a bye week before they take on LSU. A tough one for UCA football as well. They lost at home this past weekend, 34-13 on homecoming against the Eastern Kentucky Colonels. Up next for the Bears, they'll take on the Austin Peay Governors next Saturday. Arkansas State rolled off their 4th win in a row this weekend, 23-10 win over the Troy Trojans. They're now 5-4 overall, 4-1 in Sun Belt play, and up next for them, a battle with first place Southern Miss. And finally, UAPB beat Southern over the weekend, 40-21. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
After a really cold morning and frosty conditions, it'll be sunny and it'll be milder this afternoon. Little Rock will get up to 68 this afternoon. Tonight it'll be clear. It'll get kind of chilly, but not as cold, down to 42 degrees. And our Tuesday it'll be mostly sunny and warm up to 73. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
What drives you? Family moments, new adventures, or just the love of the open road? Whatever it is, Gwatney Chevrolet is here to help you get there. For generations, we've been more than a dealership. We've been part of life's milestones, big and small. With a team that puts you first and a car buying experience that's easy and stress-free, we're here to find the perfect vehicle for what drives you. Visit us in Jacksonville or online at GwatneyChevrolet.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Kojo Nation, are you ready?
Here he comes. The platinum selling cowboy. Cody Johnson, Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Cody, country's heavy hitter. Here comes country's best. Cody Johnson, live. The hits, the new music. Cody Johnson in concert. Saturday, March 28th at Simmons Bank Arena. Tickets on sale Friday, November 7th, 10 a.m. Available at Ticketmaster.com. North Little Rock. Don't miss Cody Johnson live.
I'm convinced you could take 2 players off a pro football team and have them play a pickleball team from the Little Rock Athletic Club of any age, and the Little Rock Athletic Club team would win every time. Why? It's year-round pickleball. At the Little Rock Athletic Club, people will witness the fitness.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Is your pain doctor double board certified and fellowship trained? Pain Treatment MD's is. Pain Treatment MD is Arkansas's most comprehensive interventional pain practice, offering advanced treatments like PRP and stem cell injections, ketamine infusions, and advanced procedures for joint, spine, and nerve pain, such as sciatica, neuropathy, and so much more. Now serving Bryant and Hot Springs Village. Call Pain Treatment MD at 501-553-0000 or visit paintreatmentmd.com today.
Deer season is here. At Fort Thompson, buy any Black Savage Access 2 for $419.90 and get a free Bushnell Trophy scope and rings. Also at Fort Thompson, the Savage 110 Trail Hunter and Trail Hunter Light for $80 off. Fort Thompson in Sherwood.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
My life, 30 minutes left, Baz. 30 minutes left.
9:35.
Roger's taking us back from break all of a sudden.
I know. Listen, Roger's got extra juices kicked in. I don't want.
We hate this song, by the way. Don't we?
Yeah, I'm mad that I didn't take it out. Yeah, we had a lot of songs number one today. I've been playing.
Yeah, I like it. Is that number one?
No,
I
this is
not. Rebecca says mic drop for Josh on the West shot.
Yeah, West shot. Everybody notices it.
How is it a mic drop?
I
It's
think.
just
Listen,
a fax around.
You listen. He agrees with you. I'm not pushing back. You called him out because he didn't do it until they got sponsors, so he's getting paid. Now, the other part that you didn't say out loud is that you should be the lead.
Yeah, I think Josh should be the lead.
I think
he should.
Wes doesn't care.
And I'm an adversary of yours.
Wes is actually going to do. He'll probably do 5 shows, but who knows?
Yeah, well, no. Look, here's the thing. There's a pretty big policy for the most part for on-air talent. They don't. Y'all don't do stuff for free.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But for me, it was
that was a good move for you last year to do that.
That was a good move for you to do it. That's why
y'all do some stuff for free, though.
We do a lot of stuff for free. We do. There's a lot of people don't know that, and I'm not advocating doing that at all.
You all are charitable with your time.
Yeah, very charitable. But if you do pay, there's 2 different prices. One if it's on paper, and the other.
What about Zelle? Is there a special
and one
Zelle?
if it's cash.
A Zelle discount? Zelle discount?
There's a Zelle discount. That's exactly right.
I mentioned on the Oaklawn Sports app I was 7-3 out of the 10 picks this weekend, so a good weekend there. But again, yesterday the NFL Zippo. I missed Carolina, Green Bay. I missed New England, Atlanta. I mean, listen, I don't mind losing. Atlanta scores like with 3 minutes left. They have it covered. But listen, Carolina, Green Bay, come on, man. Are you kidding me?
I know a lot of people, Baz, that that killed them because they had Green. So Green Bay was in everything. A lot of people had. Yeah. But also think about Green Bay's got 2 losses this year.
Yeah.
You know who the other one was?
It was ugly. It was somebody not very good, right?
Browns 13-10.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, what in the world? It's just
the NFL is like that. The teams are so even.
Everything.
That being said, pulling for the Dallas is my last chance to win a game this weekend, and they host Arizona. I think the last 2.5, according to the Oaklawn Sports app. I think that's what it was. So I mentioned earlier, Hogs at 6:00. You can hear him right here on the Buzz. And then you got the ULR women tonight. Trey Shapp's calling those games. You got UCA men at North Carolina, and Arkansas State's on the road as well. So anyway, basketball sort of back in action. We'll see what happens with all the coaching searches.
Sort of.
Yeah, I guess most everybody gets it away tonight, I guess.
Right,
so,
right.
661-1037 if you want to be a part of the show. A couple other things I was going to mention here. I was going to mention, too, we mentioned Harding, 69-0. They continue. They're marching their way maybe to a second national championship.
You see what John Mark or somebody put on there that in the last 2 years, he's got a national championship, and in 42 games, he's 40-2.
Yeah, I mean, he's
that can't be 42. There's no way.
He's got it working.
They don't play that many games.
I don't know if we mentioned Indiana dominates Maryland. Mike Locksley fired, number 2 in the nation. Indiana, can you believe that? Georgia Tech out of the unbeaten ranks. North Carolina State beats them. That was something that a little bit of surprise there. Texas Tech, Wallops, Kansas. Listen, Texas Tech, watch out. I mean, they're going to be in the darn playoff, I think. I'll be surprised if they are not. Big win by USC at Nebraska. So there's some interesting games over the weekend. But if you're a Razorback fan, you're like, well, that's now. This Bobby Petrino says, you know what? Here's the deal. You're paying because you're playing hard because you get paid. Play hard because you get paid. You get paid. Play hard.
You know what? Why can't that be part of the
Yeah,
speech?
you're getting
when you
paid. You play. You listen. You're getting paid now. Play hard.
Play harder. You want to make more money? Play harder.
Yeah.
Yep. In the words of Don Draper and Mad Men, that's what the money is for.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Do want to say congrats to Ebony Mitchell again, our friend. Also, she dates obviously the DJ Williams, but 26.2. I said 24 today. It's 26.2 miles in New York Marathon. She finished it in 5 hours, a minute 13.
As is every marathon.
What's that?
As is every marathon.
Every marathon, 26.2. Pretty impressive there. I will never do that.
Yeah.
I will never do that. Matter of fact, Greg Sankey is running over 40 marathons. Who's speaking at the Touchdown Club tomorrow. As a matter of fact. A couple of birthdays I want to bring up, Raj.
Yeah.
Dennis Miller. Remember when he was on Monday Night Football? Holy cow. They were trying to find ways to rejuvenate Monday Night Football. That did not work. That did not work, although he was very creative.
Well, folks, tonight it's the case of the misunderstood coaches. On the one side, we've got Jim Mora, the fittest 65-year-old in the world, not to mention the guy who stole Burt Bacharach's hair. Now, for some reason, it was deemed that Mora had a desultory tenure in New Orleans, but if you check the record book, it was anything but. 93 and 74 during the regular season in the Delta, and that alone should get him into Canton. On the other side of the ball, you got Mr. Smiley Face, Tom Coughlin. Now, he's still suffering negative PR from that great Santuni inaugural boot camp he held. But if you look at him and his team, they have some sort of bond because these guys play their tuchuses off for him. 49 and 31 over their first 5 years, and by any measure, especially an expansion team, that is a flowers for Algernon-like learning curve.
There's another minute of that. We'll let it go.
What in the world was that?
So what it was, they were so desperate because they hit a lull in viewership that we got to recreate this thing. So they
Dennis Miller's fantastic.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Stand-up comedian, but he did Saturday Night Live. He's probably he's in my Mount Rushmore of SNL.
He was on the anchor deck, right? He was on the anchor deck.
That's right.
But that just didn't work. It didn't work.
Did not work at all.
And who else did they have on there?
Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, Rush. Was he a daytime? He was a daytime guy. He was right. He was on right. Or was he a Monday night guy?
No, he was Monday night.
He's Monday night.
Oh, I was thinking he was during the.
No, he's Monday night.
Is that what he was?
Yeah.
And
I think it lasted. Did it even last a game?
He got in trouble for something he said. I remember.
I think it was something about McNabb, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think it was something about McNabb.
So anyway, so that was just crazy.
Yeah, they tried everything. Everything comes down to this.
And then Roger, tell me immediately. Watch this, Roger. In less than 3 seconds, because you're an actor. Yeah. Tell me the movie that this actor's known for.
Okay.
It's really only one.
Yeah.
And I'll just give you his first name.
I'll give it. Let me give it to you.
Okay.
If I can change.
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился сегодня.
And you can change.
Вы можете измениться.
Everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
We need that now, don't we? We need that now, Mr. President.
I just want to say one thing to my kid who should be home sleeping. Merry Christmas, kid.
Счастливого тебе Рождества, парень!
Merry Christmas, kid. All right, Josh, what one name is he going to tell me?
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren is correct.
So,
have Merry Christmas to my kid.
I love that movie. It is like one of my favorite movies.
How can you like that?
Do you
and been poo-poo Saving Private Ryan's final scene?
Do you all think it's funny that he went to Russia on Christmas and fought for no money at all?
I didn't remember he fought for no money.
That's what Baz and I do.
And also, he goes, my kid should be asleep right now. It's like the middle of the day in the U.S. It's like he's fighting
but he
at
don't
night.
know. He's Rocky. He's punching.
Like,
I punched something, Mick.
It's like 1 o'clock in Philly.
For my kid.
You got to admit it. When he runs away from the German Mercedes Benz,
yes,
is trying to track him down. He runs away. They're trying to catch him. They can't catch him.
Can't catch him. He's wearing that Colonel Hogan jacket.
And the greatest sit-ups ever seen on screen.
Yeah.
Remember he does he was in he's juiced.
Wasn't Dolph also in is it Universal Soldier?
He was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it was so I never get his name right. I just call him Dragoff.
No, well, that's the only way I want to call him from now on.
Dragoff.
Ivan Drago.
Drago. Okay.
Drago.
He was juicing. He was juicing the whole time.
Oh, and now look at it. Let me tell you something. His face. Who does his face look? His face. I'm telling you, watching Tulsa King now, seeing Sylvester Stallone, his face looks like Kevin Nealon's in that Adam Sandler movie where he's a plastic surgeon, where he's drinking and water just falling out of his mouth.
Yeah. Apparently, he learned Russian for that movie, and they're like, "You're just gonna say, I will break him."
It was listen. That one had there's No Easy Way Out by
No Easy Way Out.
That's a great workout song.
Shortcut home.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who sings it? It's
it doesn't matter.
Stallone's group.
I don't work out to that. I work out to Rock and Roll Breakfast Uncensored.
What is it? It's the thing. What? What's the group who does that?
Is it all you do? I don't know.
It's like there's let's see.
They have a
that
couple
one's not Survivor though. Is it?
Survivor. It's Survivor, isn't it?
Survivor has Rocky 3, Eye of the Tiger, right?
Yeah, I thought they have. Let's see who has No Easy Way Out.
Robert Tepper, is that it?
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah.
I'm wrong on that.
Valentine just told me.
Okay, never mind.
Valentine knows.
Yeah, that was such.
Valentine
He's in his
knows.
Lamborghini. Driving around. He's lost it. He's lost his fire.
No.
He's got to go to Russia to get it back.
It's not fire. It's lost his friend now, so he's upset. The third one is
This it?
fire.
This is it, baby. What do you mean it's this it? It's the greatest workout song ever for a movie. Easy way out. Easy way out.
Heather Baker's song.
Is that what it is?
Easy way
out. Oh, that's right.
out.
It is. That's right. Heather Baker. He
He
starts thinking about where he came from.
No,
that right?
he's just thinking about Apollo.
Thought window.
No, it's a whole life. It's a lifespan.
This is in 4?
It's 4.
Is he
This
working
such a
out?
ridiculously long intro to a song.
Is he thinking about his kids?
He's thinking of all of it. Where he came from. And all
Mickey's still alive?
He's thinking about all of them.
Chainsaw song.
He's thinking about Apollo Creed being
Is he,
dead.
is he running in the snow?
All those things. It does. It reviews all
Yeah,
the.
he's a Lambo. He's playing in the water with Apollo. They're
Yes.
jumping up and down together.
Yes, all 3 Rocky movies in this dream scene.
Yeah.
In this
It's
driving
not a
scene.
dream. Okay.
Yeah, driving scene.
Valentine, get in here.
This movie's like 50% montage.
Yes, a
Like
montage.
half
It's great.
the
One of the
film
greatest
is
montages. Here we go.
Here we go.
No easy way. There's no easy way out.
So bad.
Give it can't be wrong. Yes, it is.
I don't want to listen to that working
I
out.
love
I'd
it.
rather
Like-
listen. I'm listening to Willie's Roadhouse. I'm listening to Gene Watson.
When he outruns the 2 guys who are supposed to be his handlers, when he's training,
Yes,
he's
yes, I
training
love
in the snow.
That's what I was talking about in the car. The car can't keep up with it.
KGB.
He's chopping wood in the Russian forest.
Right. I mean, that is
so
you know what,
good.
it's like they couldn't even provide him with a gym.
Yeah, listen. Hey, he showed.
Also,
Hey,
the announcers in the fight, they're like, "Look at the size of that Russian."
yes, and listen. You know, Gorbachev had to send it, give him a standing ovation,
How about
baby.
Now some
fake
cheers for
Gorbachev.
Rocky Balboa.
And they probably killed the other guy. The other guy.
Dragoff?
No, not Dragoff. The
Other guy beside him.
beside
Yes.
fake Gorbachev. Yeah.
We'll come back and wrap things up. We'll go out with no easy way out. 9:47.
Who's the best quarterback in the SEC?
Old number 53 here.
I'm
And
gonna
back
go
in
with
my
Cam.
day, I was fortunate to be around some great teams, along with some great teammates. And even now, all these years later, I'm also grateful to be a part of a great team here at 103.7 The Buzz. But you know another great team that I've come to appreciate over the years? It's the team over at Edwards Food Giant, and there are 11 stores located all over the metropolitan area, including their Edwards Cash Saver stores. And let me tell you this, if you haven't been to the newest Edwards Food Giant in North Little Rock in the Lakewood Village Shopping Center, you really need to stop by there. This store is truly the most beautiful grocery store that I've ever been inside of. The layout with their used selection and inventory, including their deli and salad bars, is the best. Of course, their meat department at Edwards will truly blow you away too. That newest Edwards store has everything from heat and eat, meal solutions, weekly specials, to a giant wine department, to their dry-aged beef that's been temperature and humidity controlled for 28 days in their cooler, resulting in a steak that's tender, flavorful, and unlike any steak you've ever had. So see for yourself why the team at Edwards Food Giant is now Central Arkansas's favorite place to shop.
Never heard of Foul and Flame? Think of it as your own personal concert with Adam Hambrick and Easton Corbin. With top chefs cooking over an open flame, sitting by the fire with hand-rolled Cuban cigars, Rocktown Distillery bourbon tasting, Fowl and Flame is a celebration of the Arkansas Delta and its people. Whether you're a duck hunter, a foodie, or an Easton Corbin fan. November 22nd in Des Arc. Tickets at fowlandflame.com.
Fellas, your energy slipping away, you're losing your edge, it could be low testosterone. Take action. Synergenics and Low T Center offer a quick free T-test. Get pharmaceutical-grade testosterone, never compounded, personalized by experts just for you. Most insurance covers it. The best you is waiting at trtmvp.com.
Duck season is just around the corner. Is your boat ready for the blind? Don't let a breakdown ruin your hunt. Bring your War Eagle duck boat to the pros at Trader Bill's Outdoor Sports. We offer full service from oil changes and lower unit lube to tune-ups, lighting, trailer maintenance, and more. If you're looking for a new rig, check out our full line of War Eagle boats along with Suzuki, Yamaha, and Mercury outboards. Even better, buy a new War Eagle boat in November and get a free pair of Sitka waders. Visit us in Hot Springs or Little Rock or online at traderbills.com.
Honey, wake up. Santa's sleigh is on the roof.
Not a sleigh. It's a brand new Lincoln. And you can win your own during Southland Casino Hotel's Here Comes Santa promotion.
How do we win?
Earn entries starting November 1st to win your share of over $550,000 in free play and prizes. And don't forget the grand prize drawings on November 29th and December 27th to win a brand new Lincoln.
Come on, honey. Let's navigate to Southland.
Tell your friends about Here Comes Santa at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Crisp, refreshing with just 2.6 carbs and only 95 calories. Brewed for those who never settle. Enjoy responsibly. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA.
Hey y'all, it's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes. QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Hi, I'm Dylan with Energy Arkansas, and I'm a customer too. I'm proud to say our rates are 22% below the national average. Every day, our team is focused on keeping the cost lower for you. We take affordability personally, because this is our home too. So we work harder and smarter to fight rising costs, while also improving reliability for years to come. This isn't just my job, it's a commitment to my community. Together, we power life. Entergy.
Hey, what's up? It's Kramer, and Monday, Drive Time Sports is back live at the Eat My Catfish studio, and Randy Rainwater and Rick Schaefer are bringing in Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen, Fox 16 Sports Director Courtney Mims, HogSports.com's Trey Biddy, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai, and Genesis of Conway, The Shooter, Pat Bradley, thanks to Bet Saracen, and Monte Harrison, thanks to Absolute Roofing's Tiger Lee. We'll see you Monday right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
Did Josh miss another curse word in a movie clip? Let us know at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm R.J. Hawk, and you've been slammed to 103.7 The Buzz and 103.7thebuzz.com.
Oh, my Lord. Wow. You guys got, what's his name? Do you know that? You guys that follow NASCAR, do you follow this guy on there that talks about the color schemes? Baz will send those to me, and the guy is hilarious, but he knows his color schemes.
I can't,
yeah, but it doesn't. So can you play a little bit of it?
Is it rolling the bottom? Is it rolling the bottom? I think it's rolling the bottom. That's him. Rolling. I don't know why he calls it rolling the bottom.
Dude loves the color schemes of those cars.
He's got a
He's almost Steve. He's got enough of that information like Steve Qualls. Steve Qualls is all about that NASCAR. By the way, get your Morning Mayhem hoodie, dry fit, or a cotton for that loved one on your Christmas list.
That's right.
Go to our streaming pages and look for the QR code.
Let's see who this is right here, Roger. This old Rick from East Arkansas. Well, he's gone there. Roger, a couple other birthdays didn't get a chance to get to. Phil Sims, guess how old he is?
Phil Simms is 64.
He's 70.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. Good Lord of mercy. Kate Capshaw, cover your hot,
Cover
Indy.
your hot, Indy. Cover your hot.
Indiana
Show round.
Jones at the Temple of Doom. What else is she known as?
Ooh,
or known by?
No, owned by.
Or she's known about. I mean, when people
she
say.
was not in. She's not the.
know who she's married to.
Backwoods. Oh, she's Spielberg.
Spielberg, exactly right. Yeah. She. I don't know her in any other movie but Indiana Jones.
I don't know of any
Roseanne
other
Barr. Guess how old she is?
75.
73. Larry Holmes, still hanging around.
All right, where do you go, champ?
He's 76.
Now, he was Muhammad Ali's sparring partner,
That's right. That's right. Shadow Stevens, a guy that was a radio guy in Hollywood Squares and other things, and he also, he said
I worked with his son-in-law. His son-in-law is Andrew West, who was in Antiquities, and his son-in-law, or his father-in-law, is Shadow Stevens. Shadow Stevens had a great voice. He took over for Shannon would know him. Shannon Lynn would know him because of Casey Kasem.
He took over Casey.
He did take over for Casey, or
That's not his
set
real
in
name,
for him.
obviously. Yeah. How about Michael Dukakis, still around, 92 years old?
Didn't know that.
Remember what he was known for?
Absolutely.
What photo?
The debacle, yeah.
Josh, you have any idea what Michael Dukakis, who was running for, I think was it Clinton? Let's see, no.
President. Who was he
beat
running
him?
against?
Bush beat him.
Yeah.
I believe. He was known for a famous photo. Michael Dukakis.
Did it say that he already won?
No, he just was. He was wearing a silly army helmet, riding around in a tank. Did not go try to show strength.
Bravado,
Yeah.
Did not work out for him.
No. Also, Mike Evans, not the receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he was Lionel Jefferson and all the family. And a good thing, he's also the co-creator of Good Times.
He's a co-creator because the name of the family was the Evans family.
That's right.
And JJ's younger brother's name was Michael. It was Michael Evans. That's
your head above water,
making your way if you can.
Temporary layoffs,
easy credit to rip-offs.
Good times,
scratching and surviving. That's good stuff. And what famous Jackson family member was on Good Times?
Janet Jackson. Also, too, Roger, it was birthday of the great Charles Bronson. I've never watched any of those Death Wish movies. Never watched them.
The first one is a great, but the first one is a great bad one.
Dirty Dozen,
but the last one he did was even more bad one. The Death Wish 5 or whatever.
Do you know him more by the Magnificent Seven or Dirty Dozen?
Both of those are so fantastic. Dirty Dozen.
What was his character, Dirty Dozen?
Wojciechowski.
Such a tough dude.
Yeah.
He was original tough guy in the movies.
He was a tough guy.
In the 70s.
Beautiful wife, Jill Ireland. But, so he was in that one. He was also in...
I like
wasn't
how you
he
got that in there. Beautiful wife.
She was. Wasn't he also the one in The Great Escape? Did you say that movie? I think he was the one that was digging a tunnel.
Did he really?
That was doing that. Yeah, and then he took a bullet for one of the kids in Magnificent Seven.
But he was a tough guy.
He was a tough guy.
Justin should be coming in here. I was wondering if DJ was going to get up to New York to see Ebony run. Wow. He did not.
Well, I saw her video. I thought, did he go up there?
I guess he had.
I knew he left the game early.
Yeah, I guess he did.
left Fayetteville. It was still dark. He was driving home after the ball game, at least in the video that I saw.
Yeah, I can't wait to see DJ try to chop up the second half with all those penalties, 15 penalties. I wonder if he'll do that. 661-1037. Glad you're with us today. We appreciate it. It's been a fun show, recapping of all the activities. It's November. Do we like November? We got turkey
I'm a
season.
fan of November. Yeah. Listen, we can start watching Christmas movies now.
Josh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? You going home?
No, I'm going to Allison's family.
Oh, you've got another family here in town.
Yeah.
Very nice.
How about that? What are you taking?
That's a great question.
To my kids back home.
Somebody says
should they sleep right now?
So listen, no touchdown club today. Greg Sankey is tomorrow. Still got tickets for that. You ought to come be a part of it. Get your picture made with him. Tell him what you think about the officiating. That's cool. Anyway, that'll be